Yeah, thanks for the session, guys. I'm going to bed. See ya.
Yes.
Yeah, have a good night.
There you go.
Kettle did nothing wrong.
Who this?
That's funny.
We couldn't sleep.
Can't wait.
Wake me up inside. So,
Alright.
how's everyone doing?
I'm tired.
Doing good.
Complain?
Doing good.
I'm kind of tired too.
Everyone sounds horrible. Fantastic.
Yeah, well.
That's why I have this beer next to me.
That's why we need escapism.
Oh, that's an idea. Bubble.
Is that
Yeah, it's fucking rhythm.
Scat World?
Is rhythm working or?
You probably have to do the disconnect summon thing. I can do it.
Yeah, true.
Scatman could do it. Gaslight.
Instruction.
Anyhow, last time basically happened. We were sleeping, and a mammoth showed up. Then another mammoth, and then this huge ass mastodon you see on the screen. He basically dragged his ass into the dimension of blades and brutally killed him. That's how we survived.
Dab in the mastodon.
We had it all resulted in a scene that reminded us very much of a fucking metal album cover.
Hell yeah.
And now we are back at the...
Well, we're still in the dimension blades for right now.
Well, pretty much, yeah. So, what's everyone's plans at the moment? Seeing that the giant beast has been slain and the loot is starting to be divvied up.
Well, it's ivory. It's worth a lot of money.
Basically 20,000 gold of ivory. So if anybody wants wants me to summon some fancy blades from around, I can do that. Should I roll for something?
I'm just grabbing a black steel fucking sword that I can see and I'm taking it over to the forge and I'm getting it work.
Can I roll for how you can sell it?
Yes, finally music. Ah, thank God. Loop. You don't really have to roll, as it's quite literally this realm has almost an unlimited amount of blades. Just you quite literally have to say what kind of blade you want, and the closest thing to it appears from the entire, and it basically flies towards you.
No, it looks something great sword plus 3 or something.
Aren't like great swords plus 3 or whatever like fucking 18 grand?
Yeah. If you want them from special material, they can be 21 grand even.
I am pretty happy with my sword at the moment. Just like wondering.
Yeah, I'm taking 3,500 worth of black steel, by the way. So,
As they do that, Asterius, after having taken a breather, is going to hold the slab aloft, wave it in his hand a bit, and then is going to turn to Thali and say, "Me be back soon."
You'll be safe.
And is going to start walking into the distance.
I'll ask where you're going.
Minotaur does Minotaur things. You best leave Minotaur do Minotaur things.
I didn't ask you.
Asterius turns to you for a moment and says, "Walk." And then continues walking in the distance.
All right, be back soon.
Yeah. Does anybody else needs patching up or something?
Let me see. I don't. I'm okay. Myself. depending on if we're gonna rest or not. One of the things that I got as a 2nd level spell is Path of Glory, so that's really good for healing outside of battle, especially.
Yeah,
so
I
maybe
have
I'll need
a
help with
bit
that.
of health remaining, so does what's it? Asterius. Maybe you can try that.
I suppose I don't have much that I need to be doing. Really, I guess once we get rested up.
It's Path of Glory spell that is wasted when you use it.
So what?
When you use the spell, is it wasted for the day?
He is a.
Okay. Well, that. Let me check. Let me look. Energy.
Because this is not a big trouble in health, but if you can use it outside of combat.
Yeah, you can use it outside of combat, yeah. In fact, it works best. I mean, it's okay to use in combat, but it works good outside of it as well. The duration is, for me, would be 5 rounds, but...
He doesn't need to prepare spells in advance.
Yeah, I just have them.
He can cast them at any time, assuming he has not used the slot yet.
Mm-hmm. Good to have a second, if I needed, second healing ability.
Okay, so Asterius is... Holy shit, the echo. Okay, so Asterius is going into the distance, doing, well, God knows what. It seems that Jack is going to work on a private weapon?
Yeah. About something. My muse is speaking to me.
I see.
I hear a name.
Well,
Trayvon.
are we by the are we even by the forge?
Well,
That's-
we're not that far off, I think.
Like when we use this teleport ability, where does it take us to?
It takes you to a spot that the caster itself decides.
So basically, back to the campsite.
I mean,
No.
like when we go into the...
When you go into the plane,
Yeah.
it basically teleports you to a location the caster itself wants. But if you go out, you go back to the exact same position
Mhm.
where you were in.
Well, alrighty.
Okay, if there is nothing else.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything. Once we're all rested and everything, we should probably continue on our way.
Yeah, we should go back to check on the camp. Maybe move.
You can head out and you can get me later. I'm going to be a while.
Also,
Well,
Rit,
we
you
can't leave because then we're cut off for the day.
Yeah, you do realize it's gonna take you a while until you're back.
Yeah, and we can only use this once a day.
I'll be fine.
I don't know if you will.
Not gonna argue with that, but I might.
Yeah,
I mean,
we should stick together.
I ain't getting away from this forge for bare minimum 3.5 days. I'm making this weapon. Inspiration like this only strikes once in a lifetime.
All right.
Okay.
So is it 3.5 days to make that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How long exactly does Asterius plan on being gone? Did he tell anyone?
would suppose a few hours.
Well, we can eat some mammoth in the meantime.
Yeah, plenty
Yeah,
of mammoth.
I guess so.
Might as well have a feast while we've got it.
Yeah, take a few hours of sleep. I will just like get some healing going on myself.
Not to mention, like, when we come out here, there's probably going to be some very confused mammoths.
Yeah.
So I assume few hours pass. How much do I heal myself?
Well, it's with a heal check, it does boost your natural healing. Let's see, what was it again?
Also, is it possible to make like some medical stuff from the mammoth?
Not really.
I don't know, some saliva for hemorrhoids. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could do
Hey.
a knowledge nature check to see if there's anything that we could do with the mammoth parts.
No, roll knowledge hemorrhoids.
That's not knowledge planes then.
And this, do keep in mind, this heal of yours only goes in effect as you're sleeping, basically.
Yeah.
But you remember what is on the on the text file?
Remember the hardcore survival rules that this campaign uses?
Yes. Though there's always an exception to the rule, and Ritualist is that one exception due to this plane. Because
I get extra hit points when I sleep in this plane.
basically, as the owner itself.
I think you told me about what that exactly is. Could you describe it, Doom? What exactly is it that heals him?
Oh yeah, it's the thousands of tiny blades that go and sew my woods together.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, that's the explanation.
As someone who is linked to a realm of infinite blades, it's the realm itself wants to keep its master, well, alive. So, as a way of keeping him alive, they try healing him by stitching him back up. The problem is, blades can't heal for shit. So,
He's just constantly getting stabbed by tiny blades.
basically, it's medieval stitching. Let's just say that.
Oh god.
And as a side effect, any place that has a major stab wound or major wound itself might have a small silver tint at the end.
Oh hell yeah!
If you inspect it close enough, you can see the literally thousands of very, very small swords stabbing your body.
Mm-hmm. Though it does have a small side effect if you use it as an active ability instead of just using it as a sleep ability.
Passive.
Yep.
Can I use it as acupuncture?
Well, if it's active, you do take, well, it is horrifyingly painful.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to ask a rule-related question.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at feats right now. I've just been, a little behind. Rapid shot says when making a full attack action with a ranged weapon, you can fire. That's if when making full attack action. Full attack action will not prevent me from using, from keeping up the performance. Correct?
Free action to keep up a performance.
Free action, so it is not conflicting.
Okay, that's what I wanted to just double check and make sure.
So you double your DPS while also keeping the fucking strumming.
Yeah, man. That sounds like a good one. I think I'm gonna take that one. In game though, unless anyone's doing anything after a couple hours pass by, I'm gonna see if Asterius has returned.
Specifically, a couple hours.
I would like to use knowledge planes to know what the fuck is Asterius is doing. This is just like for myself.
Zex, come over here and help me work the forge.
All right.
Okay.
That natural 20 was knowledge nature on the mammoth.
Yep.
What's like?
Well, Asterios, do you find this enough to basically, seeing that this is the master of the fucking plane? It's a 21 to basically be almost clairvoyant.
I mean, yeah. I was just wondering At what hour point did you do that exactly?
I did like a few hours in to see.
Yeah, at 2
Where,
hours.
where that boy at?
2 hours
Yeah.
in. Okay.
Yeah, 2 hours in, I make a conscious look about to see if you have returned yet.
All right. Ritualists.
Yep.
You'd know when using the fucking, I don't know, connection to the plane or whatever. You'd know that Asterius is very close by and seems to be heading back.
So, can Tali, can she like sense who is in the plane?
She can sense where they are, but she can't sense who it is, how they look, what they have. They just know that there's a presence approaching.
She has sword eyes.
I heard that one. Well, all right, okay.
I mean,
It's a really minor form of clairvoyance.
and I'd imagine
And
that
is
if
it-
this was
Like passive? Because that would be
it's-
like a little alarm in a way.
It's kind of an alarm, but she has to
Focus, let's say.
focus if she wants to know precisely where they are, but she does know if someone enters.
All right.
I think what he's saying is, she knows the number of presences in the plane at all times. But if she wants to focus on exactly where they are, she has to spend time to focus on
Actions.
it.
Yep.
Alrighty.
About 10 minutes after. Rags, you said your character was looking out?
No, I'd started this by saying about 2 hours, just to see if Asterius had kind of come back, because after noticing he wasn't around, because he didn't explain where he'd gone or how long he'd be.
After about 10 minutes, you'd see. Oh no! About 10 minutes after Thali did that, you'd be able to see Asterios heading back to camp, wielding, instead of the giant slab he had, now wielding 2 axes.
Okay.
Did you went to look for your old axes? Or the new ones?
That wasn't the only reason he went. He went for a walk.
You catch the fate whiff of a giant minotaur-sized ship.
There's a presence on the plane.
Doing 12d6 damage to your nostrils.
Oh please!
There's presence in the plane!
Oh please! This is not Ram Ranch.
There has been an awakening. The dead speak.
There's a new weight on the plane, made of solid black steel.
Well, I'm gonna do since we're just kind of lounging around and we're gonna be waiting a while, I want to because I have a at level 5, I get to have the. Let me scroll up, see what it's called. Lore Master.
Yes.
So one of those things that it lets me do is I could take 10 on any knowledge check that I'm skilled in, and once a day I can take 20. I like to take 10 on knowledge planes to give me an 18, just to learn about this place, see if there's anything else that there is to know about it, since we're just hanging around.
It's probably best to stay in here either way, because again, not a lot of time passes outside, and if we're in here for a few days, maybe the mammoths will have fucked off. You know?
I don't want to spend that much more time in here than this,
Yeah,
because
me
I
neither.
want to make sure that the mammoths are definitely going to fuck off eventually. That's not the issue. The issue might be that they trample all over our camp while we're gone.
Well, what's the time difference?
We're still not sure.
Not sure.
But it's
It fluctuates. It's very fucky.
Well,
last time it was about 5 minutes. 5 minutes out there is a day in here.
so 3 days would be 15 minutes.
Possibly.
That's
enough time to fuck all shit up, by fucking mammoths.
I'll tell Tali if you'd like. Once you're able to use the orb a second time, just in case we need to come back, we can, some of us can go back to camp while he's here. That way, if something does happen, we can teleport.
Well, my shit are there as well, and there's a lot of fucking mammoths.
Yeah.
Also, do keep in mind,
Uh,
once the orb is used, doesn't matter what the location is, it is only for one return trip.
yeah, it does.
Mhm.
So the orb can only be used
Once a day, as in once for going in, once for going out.
Oh, okay. So you can't. Okay. So when we leave, we have to wait a day before we can go back.
You have to wait till
Yes.
next sunrise. Yes.
Okay. All right. I think the best thing in that case, because I don't want to split us up. I don't want to leave someone here in this realm.
It's just a
That's
day.
just a
I don't
wait.
see the problem.
Yeah, just wait the 15 minutes in our world, because the 3.5 days here will be like 15, 17 minutes.
Ugh.
I don't think we have
really don't
supplies
want
for
to.
fucking place,
I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
I really don't want to wait in here. If he wants to stay,
but here is some art of Naka making a sword.
What am I doing?
Don't mind me.
Yeah, sorry, making a pistol out of the sword.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just fucking eat the marrow and the bones, and if I have to, I'll boil my own piss. I really need to make this gun. The spirits are telling me that it's my Second Amendment right. The right to bear arms. The right to arm bears. The right fucking make bears. Whatever I want. This is getting made. Trayvon!
Okay.
What about the
You'll be fine.
right? What about the right of drop bears?
Whatever the fuck you want. This is called America. I'll be fine.
America.
Besides, by the time it takes us to take the camp, move the camp out, move over there, everybody will be rested anyway. I'll be fine. Maybe.
Okay, so everybody else ready for...
I'm gonna eat bullets.
Sure.
gather around, children. Beepity boopity. Take us back to our
Six.
campity.
Hey. Hey, Seeks, are you coming along or are you staying with your tiefling brother?
Nah, I you should leave it there, because, you know what I mean? It would be weird to have another man drinking my own boiled piss.
Yeah, I'm
We could drink
please
his
take me
own.
with you, please.
Yeah.
Take me with you, please. I don't want to stay here.
We'll be
I'm
fine.
scared.
You could why don't you just boil? Oh, it's well.
The mammoth piss.
I'm gonna have plenty of time to continuously filter my piss.
Sure.
And what's it called, probably evaporate some of the mammoth blood to get some of the liquid, the water out of that.
And that
black
makes
pudding.
pudding.
Yeah, and then make black pudding and whatnot. Either way, and again, the marrow and the bones will last a very, very long time.
Do you have to roll to drink your own piss?
No, actually not.
I'm gonna roll survival.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Keep in mind, the survival rules are still in play, so you will have to make checks if you don't drink or eat.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pop a conviction on this one first, just in case.
Okay.
There you go, 28.
28. Yeah.
Alright,
Suppose
see you
can
guys later.
just start pissing into a bottle.
I must really, really want that gun.
Trayvon.
Sometime.
Stars.
Purpose.
The stars, they lit up, they shined like skittles in the sky.
There's no stars in the red sky here, though.
I'm gonna mute myself while I'm away.
Aye.
Okay, so
We've returned.
pretty much. Also, Ritualist, you have a slight echo if I keep hearing this. Thanks.
There we go.
As within a flash, you just return back to camp. And I actually have to put this one away.
Ooh, what's this?
Alright.
As you notice that it's kind of crowded at camp. You're not alone here at this moment.
So we're not alone.
Yep.
That thing in the top right. What is that?
Almost looks like a fucking Nekomimi.
I don't know.
I will just like take a quick look at the camp. Quick look at the tent.
The tent looks untouched.
I breathe a sigh
Why
of
is-
relief.
Was
Can
it,
I use,
was it dark when we left? I forget.
It
Can I
was
roll
dark.
for sense motive?
I don't know what it is. Is it this thing?
What do you mean? Where?
What was it?
Oh, you mean there?
Yeah, I can barely see something there.
Yeah. You notice that something is moving in the shadows.
Can I make a knowledge check on it?
Oh yeah.
That's perception, I think.
It's a perception check at this moment.
Or...
It's a knowledge check once you can see its features a bit more clear.
With the man of school.
Alright, so do a perception check. Alrighty. Let's give it a little look-see. Can't quite make it out, I suppose.
There we go. Though I have a higher DC to hit because it's in dim light, if I remember correctly.
Those are humanoids.
Humanoids.
Medium-sized humans, most likely.
Ask Asterius if he can see exactly who's over there.
Asterius, leaning forward, kind of just says, "Human."
Are they armed?
Not no.
I'm just gonna ask, how loud are you speaking at the moment?
Normal.
Not very loud, just enough to just talk to him casually.
Asterius
So-
speaking normally.
So he can't tell if they're armed with that roll?
Mm,
Can I?
you actually see what seems to be axes near the ground. Or on the ground near them.
Nothing in their hands?
Axis on ground. Not armed.
Is it just the one?
How many axes?
I'm in
Mm,
people.
seems like
Those
Six.
can't hurt.
7.
7 people with 7 axes?
Well, 7 axes. As in the distance, you vaguely hear some murmuring you can't clearly make out.
Can I make out the language they're murmuring in? Or just nothing specific?
You can try a linguistics check. See
Alright,
what
let me
ling-
give that a...
what language they speak.
I would like to... As we sit there and listen to the mumbling, can I take a 10 on that?
Yeah, you can take a 10 on that.
Alright, then we'll just casually squint because that helps you hear better, of course, as we all know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
If you
I-
squint your eyes, you hear
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, it's like turning down
As
the
it-
radio helps you see better.
As it's tradition in any fucking television show, apparently.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And that'll
See?
give me a 17 on linguistics.
It seems sounds common,
Uh-huh.
but it's a weird dialect. You can't.
Oh no, it's
It seems that some dwarven, some giant has been mixed in.
So should we call out to them? They could
as
just
you
be
s-
lumberjacks.
As you say that, Asterius is gonna say, "Stay back." You! Who are you?
All right then.
You see the moment you shout, they look up from, well, they seem to be having their back turned towards you, but as you say, and as you shout, seems to be, the man closest to you seems to be slowly reaching for his axe.
I'll wave and I'll say hello.
Me? Asterius kind of readies himself for combat for a moment, but seems to think it over a bit, very hard, and says, "Me, you friend."
Who you?
Asterius.
Don't know name.
Oh, that's all right.
We are from south.
Yes, we're explorers. We're up here north. We hail from Cernia.
We
Boss.
from south.
Boss. More of them. As you see the man now turn around and look you clearly, just up and down.
So he is a
Looks
human
like
man?
South. Yeah,
All right.
he's clearly humanoid.
Okay.
Well.
Can I do a knowledge local, perhaps, to see if he's got a uniform on or any specific attire, or?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Let's see if we can find anything out. That's knowledge local, I guess. So,
Mhm.
give it a roll. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Click the buttons.
This man is half naked, as in a large part of his upper torso is just bare to the elements.
Nice.
This man is a fucking barbarian.
He's a barbarian.
Mm-hmm. Grey hair, large beard, large battle axe.
Does he have any tattoos on him?
Yes,
That might-
yes, indeed. It seems to be some form of tribal tattoos, though you can't pinpoint precisely, as well. You've seen some barbarian tribal tattoos.
So
There
is
has
he a
been
good
no
witch?
records. There has been no records of it.
Okay.
As Rags thinks this over, Asterius starts slowly approaching the man.
I will
What is noise about?
He looks behind him to the mammoth.
The mammoth is fucking dead. Multiple slashing wounds. Its tusks cut off. Its trunk cut off.
I'll tell the hunters that they are very, very skilled to down such a dangerous beast. Surely this can't be their first with how cut up it looks.
The man just looks at the woman behind him. You do talking?
Yeah, I dabble.
Yeah, sure.
One moment, she has wounds.
She has wounds.
Hello.
No, horns.
Can I do a knowledge check on her? What is
She, well, I will allow the same knowledge check. She looks a lot more regal than most of the men you see around. As well, those horns, first of all, not real.
Fair enough.
not real?
They seem to be repurposed from an animal, as in it's not real, as in it's not stuck to her head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that knowledge and ability, do I know who the bitch is?
By using your book, there's a small note there has been barbarian camps in the north, mostly surviving, well, on meat as well as meat, fish. That's mostly it, and
Squash.
squash.
Um,
And there has been one well-known tribe whose leader was kind of feared in these parts. Aresh.
so is that her, huh?
You don't know, there has been no picture. It could also be a man. The only thing known is that whenever Arash is around, well, be on guard.
Let's
That's the
see.
books, and when that is what the book states.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna try knowledge diplomacy. I don't know.
Knowledge diplomacy.
knowledge diplomacy.
Sorry, diplomacy.
what do I know? What do I know about
Diplomacy?
how to make friends and influence them?
This is like, introduction. I don't know how barbarians do it. They're like, or they're like, be strong. You also strong. Let's not kill. So
Asterius is going to turn to the woman. And I'd
would
like to...
Is there a way for me to assist him in this?
Like to...
Aid another.
Yes. Is there a way for me to do that in this role?
Yeah.
All right, then I will do that. Standing next to him as his compatriot as nicely as possible.
Just fucking scuffing off some of the ash.
Hello. Let's see.
So who wants to talk, Joker? You or me?
13.
I'll roll. I guess I can roll a diplomacy as well.
Ooh, Rex, your diplomacy is high.
Oh
Mhm.
yes. Oh yes, indeed.
He's looking rather dapper.
This mallet of a dog thing comes out and like, yes, I believe this.
This 5'11" man.
So just to what you're going to do. We should have reversed the roles here.
Does no matter.
Aha! That's a pun. That's a pun, everybody. We got jokes today.
Haha.
So, you got a 4.
Don't worry. It's the combined roll that matters.
Basically, what I want to say,
Mhm.
we come here as an expedition from the south. We come with gift for a great leader. We heard about you. I'm going to take my bet. How do you say the name was?
Aresh.
We heard of your name, Eresh, and I gave a jar of honey. Oh, sorry, of maple syrup.
Oh, you Canadian.
Yes, I actually have maple syrup on my backpack.
Just ripping off it.
She looks at you a bit surprised. Also, I can still hear my echo. It's kind of pudding. And she just did not know my reputation succeeded me this far. Well,
Proceeded.
I proceeded. Yeah. English not my first language.
English not me first.
Hello.
Me English.
Me Anglos.
Would it be okay if at this point I made a sense motive? Sense motive on Aresh here?
Sure. Also,
Oh.
she is speaking perfect common.
Interesting.
While the rest of the group seems to be speaking more dialect, she's speaking normal common.
It's like one of them there Arabs that goes to Harvard.
Asterius looks to one of the other barbarians.
Oh, sense motive. Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
something seems fishy about her, but you can't pinpoint it. Your mind is telling you to stay on guard.
All right.
But
While
she just looks at the maple syrup and oh, wow. How did you keep this preserved for this well and this cold?
We have been on a relatively short travel so far. We keep camps moving, so it's relatively warm.
Right.
Most of the time.
while those
And
two are
please,
talking,
join us for a drink. Tal is going to start a small fire. And she will. Do you prefer coffee or tea?
Actually, we're actually not that far from our main camp, so wouldn't you like to join us, actually? In a nice drink. It's not often we have visitors from the south.
You. Rush.
Ah, yes.
can I do a knowledge check on that man?
Me. Not very polite. You know paradise.
Oh. I was actually gonna ask why you poor souls are here, but it seems you've answered my question already. Yes, I do know what you mean. Though it's for us it's a bit of a long story. I can tell it at our camp, if need be.
Yes, I was hoping to explain in the longer manner reasons of our trip here as well, but our good friend Asterius is very on point.
Also, there's no problem in being rude. Just look at them, our men here. We're used to a lot of things.
What I'll do is I'll say to Asterius, it's only a few more minutes until Jack is finished making his gear. Perhaps while we could get our camp and everything packed up if we are going with him, and he should be back by the time we're prepared.
Jack should appear where the orb is.
Let me see. I say I'll say Asterius, come with me to the you and Mud, Zeke's will get the tent and everything packed up. Make sure everything's present. Make sure nothing's missing.
Sorry, is it currently night as well? Yeah.
It is currently night.
I will basically offer to her that we should join for breakfast because we have still to check out the area for the mammoths. I ask her if they know anything about it. Are we like on their grazing grounds?
I just asked if there's any left.
She scratches her she scratches her head for a bit before. Yeah, I was actually wondering why you were in the mating area of these mammoths.
That's Asterius' fetish. It's really weird, but
We don't judge. The barbarians in the background nod.
There is fucking the camel, and then there is this.
Okay,
I mean, at that point, it's barely even bestiality. It's more like a power move.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see. I'll actually go ahead and ask him. Is like when we were here earlier, there were more mammoths. Are there any left? No doubt they don't seem to cause you any problem with how capable you are.
We've chased one off. Yeah. One got scared.
It's a really big one with really big tusks and with the shiny blue horn.
You mean Ivan?
Don't know the name, just really shiny. How do you say it? The trunk, magic and shit.
Mastodon.
Yeah, magic and shit.
Wait, you've met Ivan?
I like show my tap on my stomach.
We killed Ivan.
Hate Ivan.
Ivan attacked
Wow.
us.
She just looks at you with amazement. That was actually a hunt that we were doing for months. Jeez.
At that point, Asterius kind of shakes a bit and says, "Sorry."
No hard feelings, but where is he actually? See, his herd is here, so
Asterius points to Thali. Red. Orb.
Well, we might have used some magic, cut him in half at a different place. In about they will be able to pick up what remains of him.
Oh, your mages, your mages as well.
She mage.
A mage, follower of Gorum.
I sure can render.
I do not know the name Gorham, sadly.
All you need to know is that follow the blade, and I shink like the sword to the sky and shit. Proudly.
We only know of Grom.
Grom also good.
Can I do a knowledge check on Grom?
Yeah, you can do a knowledge religion check.
Alright, let me do that. Grom. Tell me about Grom.
There's no fucking god called. There's no fucking god called Grom.
Any folk heroes? Any local characters of legend? Anything from a fairy tale?
From local legends, you might have heard of what seems to be a mythical barbarian who managed to survive out completely just with his bare hands. Though we aren't, scholars aren't sure that it was even a man. Some might say it was a crocodile. Some might say it's a minotaur. And some say it was just a regular human. But to a lot of scholars, they do say that it's most likely was the progenitor of most barbarian clans in the north.
Well, the scholar in me certainly takes interest.
So while not a
go on.
god, it is more of a local legend.
So he's like Talos then.
But Talos is a god, don't you know?
God, but he's a man. The scholar in me is actually kind of interested when they mention the name, because I know that there's still some hazy aspects of the legend. And I'm curious, I don't say this out loud, but I certainly show curiosity at her mention of the name, and it's going to be my plan to learn more about it and bring that information back to Cernia.
If you agree with us, we'll then just pack our camp and be right behind you.
We will, if you don't mind us, we will get the mammoths that we have slain here back to camp as well.
Asterius says, "Where? Tell me where. Find you."
Can you mark your settlements on our map for us?
Well, maps. We don't tend to use maps. She looks up to the sky.
Asterius does the same.
And
Well-
she basically walks around in a circle till she. Yeah, there it is. There. See that big star over there? That star.
Yeah.
well, for everyone basically with a normal understanding and normal intelligence, it's the Northern Star,
All
the
right.
one that never changes.
Schmolaris, yeah.
Yep. We just follow that one, and we come back to camp.
Certainly. If you'd like.
But packing up these mammoths is gonna take us a small while, so we most likely are gonna walk with you.
Certainly. We'd be happy to come with. We have things to pack up as well, and one more comrade will be joining us soon.
6.
Is he still out here in the wilds?
Yeah, he's both nearby and far away, somewhat at the same time. It's a long story.
Weird.
Basically, he's guarding the mammoth. Let's call it like that.
I see. Is he also a mage then?
He's a hunter.
Not that I'm aware of.
He's just he's a really big hunter and really wants to taxidermy him. Let's call it like that.
What?
He cuts up critters.
Skinning,
Yeah,
flaying.
field dressing, yes. He was a hunter back home. I noticed you have a particular interest in knowing who amongst us are mages. Are they rare among your people?
Well, we are mostly a warrior tribe, so seeing a mage is kind of like seeing a unicorn around here.
Well,
And yes, before you ask, yeah, we have seen a unicorn. Sadly, she looks at the barbarian next to her. There's no unicorn anymore.
Are in this universe are unicorns like
Unicorns are just magical creatures that happen
Rare.
to appear from time to time. For
They're
one
not
to
like
appear in the
mythological,
north
they're-
is already rare.
All right, I just
They
want to
s-
make sure if they were mythological levels of rare.
They are as rare. They're a bit more common than dragons.
I will dismiss myself politely and go to help with the tent. And as I do get things packed up, I will nudge Asterius now that we're out of earshot and say, "You know that Arash woman? There's something about her. I can't quite put my finger on why, but there's just something about her that I don't know. There's just something odd. Keep your guard up. Something might be up."
I lean over and nod, and I say, "There's something really fishy. I feel like there's an ambush about to happen once we get to their base."
Oh my god.
She queen. She queen. We not.
Rude to refuse, Queen. We better
We're
play
not-
this smart.
We not important if we find no. And you feel safe?
I'm sorry, I didn't really quite catch all that. You're a little quiet.
You feel. Asterius basically seems confused at the prospect of keeping his guard up around her. You
Huh?
feel what?
You feel
Let's
what?
imagine. Well, let's imagine that you've just stumbled across a tribe of people who you know very little about, and they
No,
potentially.
you don't. I
have
don't
some-
think you. I don't think you. You got it. He seems confused at the notion of keeping his guard up around her and says, "You feel safe now?"
No, I mean mostly, but you know that feeling you get when something might not quite be as it seems. I'm kind of getting that feeling, and it hasn't let me down often.
You
Just keep your guard up. It doesn't cost you anything.
You put your guard down.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, and you shouldn't either. None of us should.
I put my
Just be
hand on
aware.
Asterios' shoulder and I say, Listen, big guy, you can't always trust everyone you come across. These people might have other plans for us. I'm not
But,
saying they're bad, just saying
you can
don't
see
trust them quite
Asterius.
yet.
You can see Asterius seems very frustrated.
Asterius, you know the old Cernian phrase, trust but verify?
You usually trust.
Serious, be who you are. It's good.
No, trust is earned, Asterius.
So you never got that, like me.
Depends where we are. I mean, I could put it down when we're inside our camp and you guys are keeping watch, but they still are strangers and
Essentially-
we've only just met.
Essentially, what you might be started gathering is that Asterius seems confused by the prospect of lowering your guard.
Yeah, because he's just
Yeah, he's
so
always
battle ready all the time.
has his guard up.
Oh, alright.
He doesn't even trust you. He basically considers you stupid for trusting him, or something.
At first I thought it was Asterius, like, being confused by the
didn't.
different, like, directions everyone was taking, and I just imagined the sound effect cueing of his little peanut brain just fucking knocking around in his head. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just
Anyway, let's get everything packed up and keep an eye out for Jack coming back.
So-
He should be popping up any moment.
let's just say that speech impediments are annoying.
Here we have some art of us walking back to camp.
Let me just put you down. And now, not in that sense of the word. Oh, we don't judge.
That's good.
Do you want us to basically pack our shit? Everything's hunky dory. You just leave like a little, piece of plank. If somehow he gets back, Jack, follow the Northern Star. Damn.
You know, while we're packing all of our stuff up, I assume I could at least see Araz's figure against the white snow in the distance.
Yes.
Can I do a detect magic?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Alright, let's do that. Let's use that cantrip detect magic and see if anything comes up.
You don't notice anything magical.
Okay. So I tell everyone, if these are a hunter tribe, then whatever we got from killing Ivan, this big mastodon they've been hunting, it's very they might have something useful if we wanted to trade with them. This could be something that they really might find a lot of value in.
Don't forget, they might have great value of knowledge in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe not silks and gems to trade, but a tap on the head. Modern problem requires modern solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, let's get everything packed up. Is Jack arrived yet?
No, he hasn't.
Has enough time passed?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I'd remain.
We wait for the next day patiently.
Because it should be about 15, 17 minutes.
I think it was one way out, one way in, one way out, universally.
per day. Well, I just
when we-
keep on posting.
Just
So-
day by day comparisons.
So we might have left him in a bit longer than we thought.
Oh, so he can't come in if he.
Or he can't come out.
He can't leave right now since we left before him.
All right. Well, we can't go. Well, let's see.
You have to wait till sunrise for the orb to work.
I think we just have to wait till tomorrow.
We might have to. Well, I guess since we can't take off without him, So we're probably gonna have we need to. Well,
Why not?
Oh, we'll come back wherever the orb is, right?
Yeah, it comes back to wherever your orb is.
Oh, okay. All
The
right.
orb is in my pocket. So basically, yeah,
Alright.
we can walk. We don't have to be
Okay.
in this.
Then we'll be
I
all
think
good. All right. I thought it
I
was.
think we're fine. It's just, if anything, it's him that's not fine.
Well, all right then. Let's pack up.
Hell yeah. We've been packing up. Also, Jib, stop being a lazy cunt.
Manda, you're here. I like how he's just sleeping in the ground like.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Now that Mud no longer has to adjust the camera, he's just fucked up.
Oh no!
This is ultimate. How is it? Speedrun. Do nothing. He has AIs to run the game for him.
The fucking lazy way of running the campaign. Okay. So you are basically gonna follow the group, and basically the hunting group of barbarians.
Yeah,
back
we
home.
just keep the eye on the things as
Okay.
they like roll perception,
As you
sense motive and shit.
as you
I'm sure it'll be fine.
as you walk, you start seeing what seems to be a structure in the distance. Let me just move you guys to the main map. And knowing my new skills, a lot
Hell
easier.
yeah.
A lot easier. Welcome to the Ugandan Knuckles KFK branch.
Kentucky Fried Kobolds.
Kentucky Fried Kobolds, indeed. As in the distance, you notice a small village.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do the barbarians we're traveling with notice that they are able to move much quicker without feeling tired around us?
You see, one of those barbarians is just carrying one of the mammoths by the horn,
Hey.
Who
And
pulling
just-
the whole thing?
just dragging it along. And while the other one is doing it with the other horn.
Man of my own heart.
Pull! Pull!
Oh, it's going. What the fuck?
As you near the camp, you start seeing more details, as it seems to be a camp completely surrounded by a palisade wall. Wood.
Well, I look at the leader. We have wood this south far north.
Yeah, we go south, chop the wood that is available to us, then go back up north. There's not really that much forest around here, but we do need our so rather a perilous journey than not having any defense at all.
Are there any other tribes in the area?
There's supposed to be one more, but we haven't heard from them in months.
We have seen a great tribe of kobolds migrating down south. Maybe you can see them.
Go. Oh,
Yeah, it's
oh dear, not those.
I think we have the.
She looks with disgust.
I think we have Jack's pouch with us. One of the 6 pouches he has.
Well,
Don't worry about.
there were skins in the tents.
Yeah, basically, don't worry about them. Would you like a snack? And I open one of the pouches with the eyes.
Mm,
Do you remember when Jack?
she looks at the eye.
It's
No, thank you. I'm not the greatest fan of eating raw.
At which point Asterius will take
Yeah,
it.
Asterius, they're not barbarians.
One of the men is just looking at one of the eyes and just
What is that sounding?
almost closes his jaw around your hand with the eyeball in it. And just... Thank you.
Asterius grunts at the man.
And then Tali pops one eye as well as she offers men nearby.
As I will let you guys move north. As you get even closer, you notice that the palisade walls are aligned with defensive spikes. Mostly made out of ivory.
Spikes made out of ivory.
Man, that's some cool aesthetics.
As you see the mammoth tusks that they basically hunted are pointed outwards to prevent any large intruder from coming in. It's set up in such a way that if a mammoth comes too close, it gets stuck in the tusks. And let's just say it doesn't get out that easily before dying.
I'm gonna ask if there's any creatures out here, any wild beast other than mammoths that gives them any trouble to have walls that thick.
Occasional demon?
Demon?
Yeah, up north, shit gets weird.
That's unfortunate. Do you know where they come from? What kinds exactly?
Well, don't know. Let's just say they attack during the night. They have stolen children before, and a few of my men have died. And whenever we kill them, they disappear, so we can't fucking study them.
What do they look like?
Well,
Perhaps I've heard of them. I'm a learned man. I've probably heard a great deal about demons. Maybe I could identify them off a description.
He don't know anything.
He never said demons. He said daemons.
Demons.
What's the difference?
Demons, and devils.
Tomato,
different
tomato, shmushmono.
That's not. That really
That
is
is not
That is a big difference. It's
There's
basically
literally a
in this
very big
universe-
difference.
So in
Chaos
this universe,
yes.
demons and daemons are different things.
Mate, it's the different alignments. It's chaotic evil, chaotic evil, lawful evil, and neutral evil. Daemons are neutral evil. Devils are lawful evil, and demons are chaotic evil. Like demons are like doom monsters. Devils are like intelligent devil, satany fucking things, and daemons are like.
If you want to real definition, infernals, also known as devils, are the agents of hell and servants of Asmodeus. Daemons are the servants of Abaddon, and they come from Abaddon and are the servants of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Demons come from the abyss and are servants of no one, as they are beings of pure chaos.
So these are daemons. So they are like the neutral evil of the bunch.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the worst of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can expect a randomness from a demon. You can expect lawfulness from a devil. These can go either way, making them even more unpredictable than demons.
All right. Well, then these daemons, could you describe exactly sort of what they look like? Perhaps I've heard of exactly what kind they are. And if they're out there, then I'd like to know about it.
It's mostly humanoids, though it's looked like it had a large claw, almost pincer.
Like a, I don't know if you're aware of like
Is
like
that
a crab?
knowledge religion of knowledge planes?
Knowledge, religion would most likely suffice. Not sure myself.
Planes.
Planes. Thank you.
Planes? All right. I'll take a 10 on that if I can, as I listen to the description as we walk.
Also, many writhing tentacles.
Many writhing tentacles, claw-like hands, humanoid-shaped daemons.
Yeah, let's see, with a 10 in
Can I
your...
take another +4 with Alex Jones' book?
With the Alex Jones book, that takes a +4, giving Rags a 20. Simply said, that is a Pisco Daemon. Which is...
Explanation how to banish them?
Yeah, tell me about Pisco Daemons.
First of all, I will give you a small look on how they look in the private player chat.
Oh my goodness.
This is Pisco Daemon.
Oh,
that's one ugly nigga.
That's one
they're
ugly
not claws like
motherfucker.
crabs.
As it is clearly shown in the Alex Jones book of many things.
Oh my goodness.
Bruh, this
So they're these weird, squiddy, crabby chitinous things.
That, let's just say they like to eat the flesh of humans, and they like to poison and dismember their victims, watching them slowly bleed out before eating them.
6.
Well, that's just not pleasant at all.
6. You know
Yes.
about this?
I've heard murmurs. I don't keep in touch with my own kin much.
This. You demon?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look over at Zeke's too.
Are you demon?
Can I do
She
a
looks at
knowledge
you.
check?
Wait, are you one of them?
I just tapped Zix also. No.
Yeah, I'll put up my hand and say no. It's just an in joke amongst us. It's just a misunderstanding. We like to tease him about it.
Zeke's noticeably wipes some noticeable sweat from his upper brow. Yeah,
And,
funny.
and Asterius goes, he not demon?
Isn't
Asterius. We were just joking. We were just.
Isn't Chase's heritage like chaotic evil demon? A chaotic evil
Yeah.
demon?
Not
And-
today. It's not.
I'm like a
and
hellspawn, right?
And you fucking think Asterius knows the difference?
And no, I'm not. I was just trying to remember for sake of reference and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure mine's is like a lawful evil. Like my heritage.
Oh, I never mean to laugh, but just the way Asterius says every word, it's just like, if I had ketchup and he wanted it, he would go, "You have ketchup?" There's just the upward inflection. at the end of
It's
it.
like that is his inflection every time.
You tomato sauce.
Take first watch.
Also,
It never stops
be
being
gravy.
charming.
also,
Ranch
Chase,
dressing?
You
Yes.
eat yellow snow.
you're devil spawn, not demon spawn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
you're fine.
You're the
Alright, so it's lawful evil. Lawful
Yeah,
evil.
Indian, Pakistani, whatever.
So we're both
Oh, both evil.
Sunni, Shia.
Obviously.
He will never get to Cafe India now.
Oh god, don't talk about Cafe India. I like Cafe India. Fucking don't get me banned.
At least turn
Hello?
thing.
Also, by the way,
taste of human flesh.
Nuka, 10 points to you for actually remembering the details on demons and devils.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good, man.
Just nobody was saying that, so I thought I'd say something.
Mm-hmm. He looks kind of like a demon, but if you don't say he is,
Kids these days, they like to be edgy.
Well, yeah, we're sorry if our Cernian in jokes worry you. We don't mean to.
also,
The
why
horns
would he?
of Siren.
Why would he be sharp as an edge?
I have no idea that's how they call themselves. Old slangs, kids these days.
I will attempt to change the subject by bringing up that I couldn't help but notice, ma'am, that you're very well spoken with a dialect that is not like your kin. How did you come across such a, or how did you develop this accent you have? How did you become so well spoken in your own way?
Well, you wouldn't believe me if I said so. That the guys
I've
don't
seen
believe.
some pretty crazy stuff. You can try me.
Yeah, the guys call me crazy for it, but they just found me out in the wild one day. Didn't have much of my memory left. Said,
That's not the craziest thing I've heard this
said-
week.
They said I fell from the sky.
Did you?
No, but I don't fucking know. The only thing I know is that I had a massive headache when I woke up, and was surrounded by big burly men that couldn't barely speak.
But you can. That's very unusual.
Well,
Are you implying that intelligence is genetic?
I'm getting the image of the black
That's just a
guys
joke.
around
I
the white
didn't.
guy.
I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
it
ask-
implies that amnesia
I
is
didn't ask.
selective.
That was
Amnesia is selective.
That was just a little
I'm-
thing. That was out of character. Out of character.
genetics.
It was,
That was out of character. I was just joking.
Genetics.
Asterius asks, what intelligence?
That genetic
His
intelligence
brain.
thing was that race realism joke was not in universe. That was just me.
Why-
I was
I
just
know.
a
Despite making him
ragsy.
out only.
I know.
What is this person?
You, 13%
Ah,
of the population.
hello, man. I see you've been following along.
No, you said it wrong.
This entire time. Huh?
of population.
So,
There you go.
I'm supposing that you guys are going into camp.
Yeah, look at the beautiful walls. I just love this.
Where am I?
Give me a moment, as I will just pop you guys into the map. And
aesthetics.
What you done, my friend?
oh, that's actually a nice aesthetic.
Okay, so the bottom. So we're inside the walls.
Yes, as you see the two burly men on the larger sections of the walls start pulling back the main gate as it goes up and up and up.
What do you call what do you call the name of your village here?
We call this the Inanna camp.
Inanna camp?
Inanna, yes.
Anime camp.
They
Nana.
They say it's related to gods of old, but I never followed that.
Is this only them, or do they have their families here? Looking at the map, not seeing much women and children.
No, those are the
think-
women and children. It's one of those tribes.
I believe we're at the gates.
The gates
Or-
of hell.
So
you're in-
I see. There's a couple tents here. Okay.
This tribe has a very liberal outlook on gender identity.
She just looks at you. Yeah. Most of the women and children at the moment are still asleep. Wouldn't want to bother them, to be honest.
Oh no.
I see that.
Allow me as the Saneshi transgender lord to identify their gender.
So that she transgender lord.
What is this Omega symbol?
Well,
Make you
I
cut
don't
off
know
your
if you
penis
have
and
seen
like
the
it.
worst thing. Think if Chef was a sexuality.
What?
Bruh.
If Jeff was a sexuality?
Chef.
Chef.
Oh, chef. Whoa, there's that is a deep lore discussion.
Yeah,
Is that the demon? Tentacles and claws and fucking opinions about roads?
Yeah,
He draws energy from younglings. No.
The fire is female.
The forest.
the fire is a cat.
Meow.
Can I
Or-
do a perception check to just look around, see if anything stands out, see if anything here is special or anything? Anything radiates magic. When we enter the village, I want to kind of look around, get a lay of the surroundings, or at least as much as I can see in the darkness.
As you look around, except for maybe the blinding white of the snow itself, you notice the most minute amount of magic. Might just be the winds of magic itself, but you know.
But it's not like concentrated to a person, or
it's not concentrated.
It's just kind of around a little bit.
It's around.
Okay, all right.
Magic has been used here, but you don't know how long. It might just be your strong magic still lingering around, or it might just be weak magic that was just popped off.
Okay. Well,
the fire in the meanwhile is roaring greatly. It's one of those big campfires that go up around 10 feet in height.
Okay. All right. Yeah, big old bonfire.
Yeah, and this is the fire that keeps an entire camp from freezing to death at night.
I'll ask Arash if where she would Arash, sorry, if she has a place that she'd like us to set up our tent. We definitely don't want to get in anyone's way. We don't want to feel like we're a burden.
I would suggest either around here. Do be careful. We might have some logs flying around, seeing that our lumberjack he's really passionate.
Flying.
Well, you must have to be a passionate lumberjack to stay
Well,
around
let's
here.
just say he chops it hard enough that the pieces fly towards the other side of camp sometimes.
Imagine morning.
All right, keep that in mind.
I'm glad.
But for the rest, if you don't mind, do you want something to eat, something to drink? We can have a small feast. It's not always that we have people around.
Well, I think that's a very, very kind of you. And in fact, we would like to. I'd like to offer that we share some of the meat we took from Ivan, some of the mastodon's meat. It's very possible that the only reason we found it is because it was fleeing from your own hunt. So we'd like to contribute in our own way to this feast.
Tali's going. I think Tali here. Yep, she has a wheel of cheese. She's gonna break out a wheel of cheese and melt it.
Okay, first of all, maple syrup, now cheese.
Yeah.
Like a fucking baby Bill.
Let me just get the baby Bill, please.
Sorry, baby Bill is a
Yeah, let me
reference. I
get-
apologize. Oh.
Let me get some. Here you go, boys. Let me get some cheese.
Yeah, actually, I also have a bit of bread, and that's about it. I like to pack shit up. You know, it's always nice when you can contribute. Just show them how to make fondue. Bread is a couple of days old, but it's frozen. You just melt it, fry it on fire, and it's nice and crispy.
So
I will now draw the feast as we. I don't know, for lunch or for dinner. It's always nicer during the day. Oh, yeah,
those things.
The tiny little wheels of cheese.
I will say, when I was really young, the idea that you'd have this disc of cheese covered in this weird inedible red
Plastic.
stuff baffled me as a child. I had no fucking clue what was going on.
Edam
such
is
an easy
fucking
sell.
delicious. I can eat that shit like Dark eats a watermelon slice.
This is we live on in Greece when we are there, because you cannot buy it in Serbia easily. Greece, yeah.
Baby Bill.
Hold
Baby,
on,
baby, baby.
if you don't mind us, then we are going to prepare for the feast.
I just came up with a fucking horrid fucking thing. Baby, 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 baby.
Fuck off.
Stop. Cease.
Sees the memes of production.
Laughing cow cheese, laughing cow cheese. Baby, baby,
As,
baby.
as you see them,
I was
We're
going
going
to finish
to the
her,
other side.
her rest and change some magics, before the feast, so she can assist with the specialties.
okay. As how long are you going to be basically resting? Basically a few hours, or just
Just like meditating to speed things up. I just basically want to change some of the main spells.
I'll allow it.
I'm just gonna be wandering around, taking notes of what I see in my book, just writing down some stuff, just sort of gathering info to bring back, just kind of learning about things. I might ask a few of the locals about Grom to see what they know about the legend.
Asterius is going to go over to the lumberjack.
Asterius made me a reflex save.
Aight. Let's see, what was it again? There we go. Rough. Oof.
As you approach him, you just you
I don't think...
you manage to just get hit by a log straight in the face, just straight against the helmet.
Alright, how much damage does it deal?
Goodness gracious, how...
Deals 5 damage.
Jesus Christ.
As it was a log
Five.
going at high speed,
Is it non-lethal damage or lethal?
non-lethal.
Alright. See, it basically comes towards him and says, bonk! As it flies off.
You got wood.
No, actually, what Asterius was going to do was going to walk up and ask, you need help?
No. Me fine.
And then he's going to walk away.
Just be careful.
Asterius picks up the log that landed on his head, bonks it against his helmet a few times, and throws it back into the pile. There we go.
And with the whole looking for clues about Grom.
Yeah, I go around and I ask, I start asking some of the locals that I'm basically a scholar, I'm a record keeper, an archivist from far away, and we've only heard legends of this, the incredible Grom, but we don't know all the details, and it would mean a great deal of us if we could, if they could share more information about this legend so that we too could know about all the great things that he's done, and so hopefully his heroism could inspire us in the same way.
Lots
Roll a
of
bluff check.
lots of words for Scald.
For Scald?
But we will tell of Grom. Grom is myth or not. We do not know. What we do know is he arrived one day. He kicked everyone's ass. Mumbled something about large creatures, saying that they were easier than us. He liked us.
I'm sorry, say that again?
He liked us.
Ah.
But as much as it has Well, as much as he liked us, he also moved on later. Many moons later. Though he did help. Was a great crocodile.
So he was like a lizard person. Like, I'll point at Tali. Is like similar to the way she looks?
More feral.
More what? I'm sorry?
More feral.
Ah, I see.
More beast. Less.
I have a question.
Yeah.
This would be more out of character because Asterius has no way to find out, but does Grom have any other names?
Is Grom faster than you?
Yeah, I guess now that I've been given more information, and you could sort out any details later, this is for in-character stuff to bring back, but would the description that they give match any other folklore that we might have? Maybe of slightly different details, almost as if the myths have kind of mingled and
They
changed over
do
time?
speak of one. Out in the wilds, there was a beast that whenever he howled, the entire forest was silent. You never saw him. But whenever you did, that was the last thing you did. See?
So,
Alrighty.
Though most of that is more something to scare the children. As
Like fairy tale.
in the south, it seems more like a fairy tale than as a normal legend. It's something that the parents tell to keep the children away from the Fey-infested woods.
Alright.
They always tell, be wary for the one that speaks for the trees.
No.
that was great.
Relax, I speak for the Vietnamese.
That was
Nice
so
one,
much
Tom,
build up. That was so much build up. Great. That was fucking great.
Any, Alright, well, thanks. I'll keep asking around later, and I appreciate that. Our people really... We like to learn about, others and their stories and their heroes and things. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem.
Thumbs up.
Like favorite.
Subscribe.
For more.
Yeah?
Okay. Oh, I was waiting for that for so long.
Oh my god. Gosh, and to think there's even more? Oh, that's only one of like 4 things? Oh my god.
Wow.
Alright. So, from here, I guess we rest for the night?
Yeah, we rest and feast, I suppose. Surely Jack's back.
At this moment, Jack is not back yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We wait for the dawn.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Also, Naka.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna ask you something because, if you guys don't mind, I'm actually gonna switch over to his perspective for a small moment.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Okay, I just need to check my map to make sure that it is only Jack itself.
What day is it now?
Well,
Let me pop a picture.
As I will move over to the untitled map. Hell yeah. Okay, Jack, I kinda want to ask you, how are you going to survive?
Mainly fucking first eating mammoth, turning it into jerky and whatnot, and then just eating the marrow inside of the bones, because that lasts a long time.
Yes. How about hydration?
I was thinking I'd extract the water from the blood in the mammoth and just filter that, and keep filtering my piss, the mammoth's piss, over and over again, drinking as little as possible.
Okay, this. I'm gonna ask you for a few rolls, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I'm gonna
That is
ask.
fucking horrifying, Richard.
Because.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll see. I want you to make.
Oh shit, Jack's game was.
I want you to make a few fortitude saves.
How many fortitude saves?
I want you to make 6 fortitude saves.
6.
6 of them.
Okay. Can I use a conviction first?
Well, you can. Keep in mind, your conviction does not refresh. It refreshes with the time outside to avoid abuse.
Okay, fortitude. God, my fortitude's garbage in it. Fucking hell. Yep, my worst stat out of the lot of them. You factoring in that 28 in survival, by the way?
I am factoring in survival.
Okay. Let me see. Fucking.
2 rolls, my nigga.
6 rolls.
Well, 6 rolls, but 2 rolls on the first roll.
Cool. Let's see. Okay, so that's +3. Because I don't think it actually increased since my last level up.
Yep.
Did it? And just let me double check. Because I think I'm going to need everything I can fucking get at this point. Nope, it did not increase at all with 5th level. God damn it.
No, it didn't.
Do your
One.
best.
Oh, excellent. 2,
Okay.
3, 4, God, 5, 6. And then do I roll them all again for the conviction?
You can re-roll one of them with your conviction because conviction only works for one roll.
There you go.
For the
first one.
Okay.
6.
And he has a few conviction points left, and if they are...
Yeah. Do you want to re-roll any other?
I'll reroll the other 6. Let's see. Ah, excellent.
Okay.
That really improved things.
Can you roll me? Let's see. Can you roll me 4d4?
4d4.
44?
4d4.
4d4.
Yep.
9.
What is your constitution score?
My constitution score is 14.
It's now 5.
Oh, excellent.
There's a small thing about drinking piss. Ever heard about?
I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest.
Ever heard about concentrating it something? Basically filtering out more and more of something till it's basically really pure.
Yeah.
The problem is, with urine, if you keep drinking urine, more of the bad stuff keeps...
Dry matter.
More of the fucking waste gets stored in your body.
So how long have I been in here?
It should only be like a day.
No.
No.
28 days. And did you go before you started having problems? Seeing that a couple hours have passed by, you're here for 3 months.
Already 3 months.
Wait, so
Can I just say in the meantime, this is us. Come on, upload, you fucking bastard.
You're sort of fucking having a party.
Mhm.
And I'm fucking.
I'm a
This is
scared
great.
man.
So, your score at the moment, instead of a +2, it's a lot worse.
Yeah,
As
I
it's-
imagine so.
As it's now a -3 to your constitution modifier. So, I want you to make 2 more rolls.
With a 5 constitution score, I believe.
Yeah, with your current constitution score.
Got one more rolling.
Okay.
Your old was a 3, right?
Was a 3, so now with a -3 instead of a plus. You had a 14, right? So,
14. Took 9. It's 8. Rounded down. I should have a -1, I think. Unless I'm really wrong.
thought constitution damage just worked on your score itself.
Yes, he should be rolling with a -1.
Indeed.
Because
What am I rolling now?
score.
1d20 and 1d20 -1.
D20 -1. Okay. So you want me to roll this, what, 3 times?
2 times.
Hooray! Hooray! Constitution! Rolling that first one.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. That'll do it. Well and 4.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
It goes rather badly. Because I suppose you start also drinking the blood of the mammoth after a while. Do you know of something called iron poisoning?
Oh no, I filtered the blood. What was it called? I fucking filtered the water out of the blood.
With what?
Forge?
Or just fucking cooking it?
No, why not? It's a constant, eternally burning flame, and there's plenty of metal. And I think I've got enough time to put together fucking shit to basically filter stuff about.
I mean, you have cloth. You wear cloth.
Hmm.
He uses his underwear as a filtration device.
I mean, you could use any cloth that you have.
Okay. I want you to take 1 more d4 of damage as one of those filled.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this could put him down to 1.
Yes. This can take him down to 1. If
Oh,
he's
Jesus.
down to 1, then
Alright,
I'm
let's
gonna
see.
be completely sorry, but you're left to die, as you're basically dehydrating to death.
Cool. Where's it go? Alright, so how much damage have I taken altogether?
At this moment, you have taken 9 damage.
To your constitution score, not to your HP.
Okay. Alright, so what am I rolling again?
1d4.
1d4. Okay. 1d4.
Oh, he's a 2.
You're a 2. I'm just saying, slimes have a better score now than you.
Why did you lie to me, Bear Grylls?
Bear Grylls did lie about drinking piss. The only thing is, drinking piss works for the first day or 2. After that, it becomes poisonous as all hell.
Yeah, I don't remember Bear Grylls filtrating mammoth blood in an attempt to get water.
You must not have seen that episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, so what's happening?
Last
I'm a
you-
dead.
If you're in
What's
a
happening?
pocket
Yeah,
dimension.
I mean, he still has
still-
over.
You're still alive, and you have 1 more day to go.
Thanks.
The only problem is, it requires 1 more roll.
As I believe you're now out of food.
Yes.
Alright then, I whip out my water skin and I drink that. Because I never said I
Wait
did
a
that.
second,
I suppose we seriously misunderstood the rules about when.
We knew.
Oh
we
no,
knew,
I knew this was going to happen. I just wanted to do it anyway.
We
'cause I thought it
knew
was
from
funny.
the beginning We knew from the beginning.
General
the plane
Frost Guide
has-
to Winter Warfare.
Yes, and we also knew from the beginning that the plane has a very different time, as it works at a very different time from the outside.
Wait, you're going to drink now.
Get my water.
Congratulations, Nuka.
Yeah.
You did.
I'm dead?
Overhydration.
What? It's for taking a
What?
sip?
Nah,
It's basically from...
Do you know
oh,
how
come
they
on.
treat people in the desert when they find them after like a few days?
I'm gonna have to disagree there, dude.
Yeah, that ain't. Come on.
Come on, I got
I would-
28 in my survival. I would know whether I would fucking do myself in with just
okay.
downing it all.
But
You
what
know,
I
come
would
on.
suggest instead is
I
a
will
will save.
give you a bonus.
Is a will save instead, to
Ah.
see if he's disciplined enough not to overhydrate himself. Because
Okay,
a lot of people
I'll
who have
allow
because a
that.
lot of people who have been thirsty for a long time have drank themselves to death.
What is your survival, Nuka?
Make me a will save.
My survival's very high. My will save. Okay. I go use my last conviction on this one. Is this the last roll, by the way?
This is the last roll.
Okay,
If you
I'm-
fail
I'm-
this save, you're dead.
Alright, I'm gonna put my last conviction on this, right? Here we go. At 50.
Odds are even.
High or low?
Odd,
Higher.
like me.
Odd. Okay.
Hope this gun was worth it.
Oh, it will be. I'd do it again.
I rolled on a 1d6. I rolled a 6.
Oh, I'm deep then. Oh well.
As
What a thrill.
wait, now the fun part starts, because even if you're in the pocket dimension, as we turn back over,
What, am I gonna end up in Nightmare Land and speak to fucking Grandad?
maybe.
Why you look so different?
As you as you lie on the floor, you close your eyes for a moment as you wake up. Well, this is not the same place you were before. Why is everything purple? What?
All
Why
those
doesn't
fucking
it have
tentacles in the
lines?
ground.
I pull out my new black steel revolver and just fire it into there.
Your revolver is really heavy. As you shoot it in the air, you are not yet that used to the weight of it.
I've been in there for months. I made it in 3 days. I'm probably going to be used to it,
Mm-hmm.
at the very least.
Well,
Also,
basically, you have been dehydrating,
Yeah.
basically, and slowly
Oh, but-
dying,
but-
so
but-
you're now back at full strength, so... Whoop.
That was me saying, what the fuck, by the way, I don't speak English anymore, I only speak gun.
You only speak dust in your mouth.
I only communicate through gunshots.
You feel something tapping at your leg.
I look at my leg.
Your penis is swollen. It's
No.
It's me
You
giving you a gentle massage.
see a
Mud was still here.
wooden stick poking your leg.
Oh.
A walking stick.
Turn round.
It's Rafiki.
Hello, man.
I fire another shot into the air, saying hello.
Hello. Well, suppose that is 2.
Quite a way to go.
I mean, That's indeed a way to go.
And diamond.
I haven't seen many devoted that much to their craft.
I fired a few shots saying, well, you know, when you do something, you gotta do it.
I see. I will return you back to the line. It's not your time here yet.
I kind of want to see
reloading.
Nuck. I kind of want to see
reloading fire
Nuck
two
roll
shots.
to. I kind of want to see Nuck roll to see how many times he can scream the N-word before the wizard just banishes him back to his world, just out of sheer, like, how flustered he
He
is.
appears in the middle of camp screaming the N-word all of a sudden with his gun pointed
It's
at the
fucking-
sky.
He
Alarming
he tries to get out. He tries to speak for the first time in months, and it just comes out like no.
As
What is a gun for, nigga? Fucking probably.
I think
holding it
I think it's
sideways.
38.
That's what I just turn it sideways and just start firing, reload, start firing. Just there you go.
With a really intense look
Rather.
in your eyes.
Rather rude. Though,
Where does he ends
I-
up? That's the question.
I
Does
come
he ends up
bearing...
Hey, GM is talking. Shut up.
Oh, let's yell!
I come bearing one warning.
I lick my gun.
Your friends are near a large threat. They need all the help they can get. Do remember my words. As he taps the walking stick onto the ground, you feel a lot lighter as you slowly start floating up. And before you can fire another sideways N-word shot, you disappear.
Oh my god.
And next to Tali,
Jesus dicks!
Ghost! Ghost!
Oh,
Fire my gun at this guy, saying hello. Bang.
As he fires his gun, I would like to charge him with a bull rush.
As
How
he
does-
fires his gun, I turn around and go, what the hell was that?
Everyone
does
is just
anyone-
looking alert.
No one knows gun Morse code.
I'll
I
just.
do.
Hey, Nuka, what's your CMD?
What?
What's your CMD?
He's bull rushing you.
Oh, fuck that. Deflecting shot counter. Fuck you.
Alright.
Because
Why are you bull rushing him?
I just appeared out of nowhere and gave a fright, and I look like death.
Well, wait, do you look like death or do you look like normal?
I look like that. What I look like in that image, the day 154.
Indeed.
And I think.
does he actually looks like that?
The-
At this
Because
If
moment,
Tali came back with her body restored, then wouldn't
at
he?
the moment, his skin is all shriveled. He looks a lot more older, let's just say.
Oh,
I rolled a 31.
fair enough.
Well,
I turn my gun to the side and fire it like net.
You see, the bullet goes into Asterius' skin, but he doesn't really seem to care much.
Nucka's
What's
back,
this-
everybody.
What's
where are
this-
you bull rushing him into?
Just straight back, so potentially to the fire.
No,
I look at
nah.
Nuck and I say, how was the piss?
What's your CMD? What's your CMD?
CMD. Fucking, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna fucking match it anyway.
Well,
am I?
actually, no, it's more how many feet do you move? It's basically, what is the number?
My CMD is 18.
18. Alright.
That is 15 feet.
Indeed. So Asterius basically tackles you and pushes you back, following you. Just straight back.
You are near the fire.
Jack.
Yeah. Well, you're covered in piss and shit now. Well, you're covered in shit now because I ain't been fucking doing anything. I stopped caring ages ago.
Oh, you are clean. You're just really, really wrinkled.
I wanted to be covered in shit and semen.
I thought Six was the one with the. I thought Six was the one with
It's
the.
only
addiction.
so long I was in there before I got
Okay.
bored and started fucking that mastodon corpse.
First, I'm just gonna say the next campaign is gonna be a bit more seafaring, so then you can get your semen, but this is more ice related, so
cock and ball torture.
CM.
CMB.
I will just do knowledge religion on him. Like, is this
Also, Naka,
Yeah.
lower your conviction by 2.
Yep.
Almost survived.
Almost survived.
I
Actually,
fucking communicate the fuck you doing and gun. So, bang ba bang.
Why can't you just talk normally again?
He's forgotten how to.
You
Say
can't talk-
fuck you and
forgot
gun,
how to
bang,
speak
bang.
after 28 days.
I'm speaking. I'm just
It's
speaking gun.
it's not 28 days. 28 days he could survive
Just
of
speaking
pure willpower alone. The rest,
He has
He
been
has-
in there.
he has been in there for 4 to 5 months.
Question: what do I have to roll to do that thing in they do in the cartoons where you punch them into remembering things?
You hit them really hard.
Oh, sounds bad, right? Okay, I'm gonna punch him in the head really hard.
Or punch him in the testicles.
Alright, well,
Both
can
are
you
a bit
fucking
cool,
let...
black
Well,
and white.
have you let me go yet, or what's happening?
You're only pushed away. He's not grappled to.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, well, first things first, I immediately, let's see...
I literally just shoulder char. I literally just shoulder.
Shoulder checked you.
Shoulder
Right.
checked him away.
I get a 15 in perception. Do I see any animals or anything nearby?
You see rags.
Well, you're in the middle of a. He's in the middle of a feast, though. There's food everywhere.
Well, the feast is still being prepared. That's the thing.
Right, do I see any... So I don't see any wildlife, rabbits, or anything?
No,
Do I see
you.
anything?
A lot of burly men.
Do I see any food of any kind anywhere?
You notice. You smell food, but it's. Oh, it does smell delicious.
It smells like mammoth.
Smells like cooked mammoth.
I don't want any mammoth. I don't want any fucking mammoth.
Roasted mammoth, mammoth cake, mammoth soup.
I don't know.
Some mammoth blood pudding.
Whatever, I start eating snow. Whatever, I immediately start fucking eating snow.
Okay,
Surely, if you were. Oh well.
The snow you
It-
pick up
it-
happens to be yellow.
yeah, it tastes a bit bitter.
I think I've had enough. I think I've had enough piss. Fucking one day it does. But I think I'm gonna go for the white snow. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me.
You grab the white snow and there's yellow snow underneath. You don't realize it until you put it in your mouth.
God damn it, Zeeks.
I just want to give Nukas an applause for his dedication to the craft.
Yes, please.
It's a very piss-centric episode. I like it.
Also,
God, I love piss.
that snow is white, not because it's snow.
Because it's. Oh my
Oh.
god, because it's European.
Zeke's was here.
Zeeks was here.
It's white because Hitler did nothing wrong.
Hitler did nothing
Hold
wrong.
up, I might be able to help. As I see all this commotion and I see that you're emaciated, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna offer you rations.
Thank you. I immediately take a bite
Full of
and
piss.
then I
Yeah.
break down. I break down crying and then just start. I drop to my knees and I just wrap my arms around Rags and Wheat and Gun. My arms are just around him and I'm occasionally firing shots until I run out of bullets and the thing. And
One
you
for
just
every
go
tear.
click,
I don't know why you don't.
click, click.
The barbarians are.
What's up? What happened? Did you not have? Like what went on? What happened?
Click.
You can't forget how to speak.
You can actually.
No, you
I
can't.
haven't forgot how to speak. This is just the way I communicate. I'm still shocked.
Punch him in the
I
head.
run up.
Well,
I run up next to him.
It's like
I run up next to him
will,
and I hit him with the blunt end of my the hilt of my sword. I just smack
Yeah,
him
I
across
will.
the side of the head.
I will tell him to stop shooting the gun right next to us. It is it's shockingly loud.
I have something to showcase what Six is doing here. Let's see if I can find it.
End him rightly.
I fucking just stop, turn and I say in Infernal or whatever the fuck it is and call Chase a cunt and I go, the fuck, man?
Also, yeah, the fucking gif.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Bonk.
Bonk.
I was in there for a very, very long time. But
Oh yeah, you said that you were gonna make your gun. Didn't you have the provisions you needed and everything? I know you're a survivalist. I mean that's what you do.
How long?
I start suck. I don't know, 4 months maybe. I don't know. I just start suckling on the end of the gun. It's
I'd take the
beautiful.
gun away from his mouth. I don't let him suckle on the end of a gun.
The gun is really... The gun is
bullets
really
in it.
heavy.
If any, okay, I'm really strong, and he's really weak.
I'm still. By the way, I'm still holding it. My fingers are basically just fucking fused to it, and just that's how long I've been holding it. It's the only thing that kept me. Well, not sane exactly, but that's just I've just been holding it that long. But yeah, you take it out of my mouth, but I'm still holding on to it.
Yep.
Don't worry
Aye.
about this. I've got this. I'm gonna
I
shake
look
him.
around and I look around and I realise that people don't understand me when I'm speaking Infernal or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I common, fucking or whatever. Yeah, I was in there quite a while. I got my gun. I would like a bath. I would like to take a bath. I would like anything involving water and not piss.
I'll give him some water, a little bit. I'll give him a little bit of water.
Roll him in snow.
Approximately 3% water. Because it's piss.
Barbarian.
I'll just give him water.
I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. I want to take a bath.
Oh, let's get you some food and water first.
I'm just gonna take a scoop of snow in my hand and just like slosh it over his head, and I'm gonna bath.
That fucking gif.
He's tired.
The fucking bonk.
Bonk gif. Also, most of the barbarians are looking rather scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here with Nuka. Tell them to
Damon.
don't worry. Where our friend is, we'll explain later. This is our friend that we mentioned earlier.
I said some bullshit that he finally managed to subdue the spirit of Ivan and
Asterius just walks up next to Thali, crosses his arms, and says, "Mage."
Oh.
This is Trayvon. He was my only friend. He was my brother, my lover.
it's magic stick.
Also, check Streamlabs, Nuka.
No, mage.
Oh god.
Code Gaming?
Wow.
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 Did you get money on the?
I'm checking. I'm checking.
Bruh.
Mage.
He mage.
So can we just establish?
You just see them in unison. Oh.
Megan donated $40. He says 20 for me, 20 for Doom.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice of him. It's a very
Yeah,
nice,
thanks, Mega.
very nice thing to
He
do.
says, have a good meal from once.
I did have a good meal actually.
Mega donated money, but I'll drink my own piss.
Oh, I guess you don't need that $20 anymore. All right, I guess all the 40 go to Nuka.
Oh shit! No,
I'm kidding. I will fucking send it to you in a bit.
thanks, man.
Where'd you go? Yeah. I'm just gonna rest and just nibble on the rations. And
Yeah, I'm gonna
sip
take him-
my water.
And I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make the rations taste very good. Not like Mammoth at all. I knew he was stuck there with Ivan. We're talking like the seasoned rosemary chickens. Something really nice.
Mm-hmm.
the fucking D66 image. What the fuck?
Look, at first I thought that you like hyperventilating was you like pretending to cry because you were so happy not to taste mammoth for once.
Mm-hmm.
But that was you being like, oh thank God.
Sweet chicken.
No, that was me. That was me. Playing the ball.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'll take him back to our tent that we've erected.
As,
Just water.
as you hear in the distance, feast is ready.
I just started eating ash and my face is just covered in ash. It looks like I'm wearing blackface.
Actually,
Great
actually-
face.
White
Actually, I want to ask something, dude, because I remember, didn't Thalia have like a marking on her body from representing how she died?
My whole
Yeah.
leg is white.
Yeah, where
Yes,
the
that
leg
was
was
it.
bitten off. Yeah.
Does he have something?
He looks really fucking wrinkly.
Are we talking? Are they actual wrinkles or is it like white? What?
As
Markings?
in, his entire body is almost a zebra at the moment. It's red and
it's-
white.
Oh, it's not wrinkles. It's white markings.
His entire body is marked white.
Bruh.
His entire body is white.
As in
No, his-
red, white, red, white, red, white. Basically, he has
Huh.
stripes. He has a lot of tiny white stripes.
He has
Oh, you
like
zebra
white.
striped gum now.
How
Yeah,
the
he
fuck
has-
did that happen?
Yeah, no. Here you have white stripes that looked like wrinkles at first. At just first glance.
So
Mhm.
he's red with white stripes. He's not white with red stripes, right?
He's
Fuck
red
you.
with white stripes.
Red
Oh,
with
mate,
white.
there's too much going on.
Okay.
My brain's
Yeah.
hurting.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to picture it, but
Yeah. Anyway, I'll tell Nuka to stay here in the tent. He needs to rest. I'll go get him a bunch of food, some food, and bring it back. I won't bring back too much.
Also, Naka,
Yeah.
you have your 14 constitution yet again.
excellent.
You're
Okay, so
no longer dead.
I take it. I just need. I take it part of resurrecting. I just need a good rest or whatever, and let my body's metabolism kickstart again.
Actually, no. The moment you're resurrected, you basically are back at full strength.
All right, so I'm not all emancipated and whatnot then. Excellent.
You
mean
are. You
emaciated?
don't feel You don't feel hungry or thirsty at this moment. For once.
Well, maybe in the brain.
Oh, so he's not weak in any way. He's not.
He-
He just looks like shit.
He just looks like shit.
Oh, okay.
I'll be all right. After a good rest.
So that's regular.
I'll be all right after a good rest. Shave, shit like that.
Once resurrected, you are restored to full form. At full strength, back again. The only problem is you will have a marking on how you died, as well as your conviction lowers.
Wait, so so basically, I've got a tattoo of a big brain because that's how I died. Big brain.
No, you're now a fucking zebra, as all the fucking dehydration wrinkles are now marked on your body in white.
You permanently look dehydrated at first glance.
Mm-hmm. Or old.
Either or.
Well,
Usually means old people are kind of dehydrated. There's-
in any case,
Drink water, this is a threat.
I host up Trayvon in my belt, and I just lie down for a bit. And I whip out my cold steel dagger and I start just cutting the beard off. Ugh. Faces at you.
Do tieflings grow facial hair?
Well, they do when they're fucking
Some do,
stranded
some
on an
don't.
ash plane.
I mean, some might grow the fucking devilish mustache and goatee.
My horns
Hey.
grew as well. My horns are fucking giant and fucked up. Great.
You need to trim your horns, bucko.
Yeah, for now I'm just going to shave the beard off.
As you hear in the distance, you coming.
As Asterius start walking towards the food.
Yes.
I guess I'm just gonna. Nah, I guess Nuck has told me that he's pretty much feeling
Fine.
normal-ish.
Yeah, I say, I go, I'll be alright, I just need a bit of rest and whatnot while I'm shaving my beard off. I go, thanks, Regier, I missed you.
Yeah. That's Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you're back safe. I was I guess none of us really quite comprehended the difference in time. I would have if I guess if I had really understood it more, I would have probably stopped you from staying.
It was worth it.
Oh, was it?
Trayvon is a thing of beauty. It's the
Yeah.
most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, but you look ugly as fuck.
Looks all right, I guess. All right.
Oh, fuck you, mandibles.
Right. Judging by my own beauty standards, or handsome standards, if you will, I don't look like I've just been crossbred with a fucking horse retard. That's the best way I can phrase it.
Well, the knuckle of you, I'm a horse retard. Fuck you.
Well,
I made gun.
I made gun and I died.
Me make gun, me die. Bonk. Fuck off.
Best impression I've heard of him yet.
died to make
fucking-
this gun.
mate,
Right?
Great craftsmen work their whole lives to make something like that, and then when it was done, it was just like...
Yeah,
was
it
no
didn't
point in
cost
it,
them.
And
their
you wasted
lives.
your whole life. What's
Look, the
That's-
last...
You see, I don't really think you should compare yourself to Muramasa in this particular situation.
I got to spend the fucking last fucking months in my life with my creation, my beautiful black steel Trayvon,
And piss.
my son.
You need to get out more, man.
Bro, you
Bruh.
can't
Yeah.
piss. This is cringe. You're gonna lose subscribers.
This is unironically cringe.
You're
I
gonna
get,
lose
I, get
subscribers.
I get sent to the fucking Shadow Realm. Bruh, you've posted cringe.
I can't believe Zeke's is the cool one here.
Ooh.
Oh, bro, you did that. That's sad. Can we get? A
This
like?
is going into the clap. This is going into the cringe rock collection.
I am gonna go get something to eat because that is where I want to be elsewhere.
Don't drink piss. It's not worth it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I guess we're leaving seats to watch over him?
He doesn't need to be watched over. He's fine.
I guess.
I'm literally leaving. Bye.
So assuming the feast is on.
I think he needs like double shifts. This sure goes to Grug's cringe rock pile.
Clap.
Clap.
About to get finna clapped.
This whole stream is cringe now. What have you done?
Hell yeah.
Why would you do this? All it
can't
costed
believe-
was you not drinking piss.
But,
You've done that.
So Naka's gonna stay behind for a moment, but the rest is just going to go up north towards the feast.
I'll stay with Nuck for a little bit for his own well-being. Us brothers gotta stick together.
Okay.
You lads here?
What, brothers?
He's
He's
you
my teeth.
relate?
He's my
Us
teeth
N-words
brother.
gotta stick together.
He's my teeth brother. He's my Tigger.
Yeah, us Tigers gotta stick together.
I thought you were gonna say Tifa.
Me and Zex are just sitting there doing gangland hand symbols and secret black handshakes with each other.
You're squatting and like posing for a fucking mixtape album cover.
Zeke's is just holding the sword sideways.
Gangsta style, obviously.
As I will move to the next map.
Straight out of the realm of infinite blades.
That's this world's version.
It's hard to fit on the album cover, but
Hell
Yeah.
I think I got it, Brad, because I'm red.
Oh shit, it's Mega Santa!
I thought you said nigga Santa.
nigga Santa. I'm gonna Google
That's-
image search that and see what comes up.
Share it, please.
Santa.
I guarantee you're gonna find like a lot of hits.
It's gonna be like that
this
stone.
is literally the first image that pops up when you type that in.
I bet you
wanna
it's
share this
gonna,
image?
it's gonna be like that Stone Toss comic.
Oh, God.
Comic of him stealing the bike.
Wonderful.
I said Mega Santa, not Mega.
I know.
No,
I just-
well,
I like my version better.
Yeah,
That's what it is now.
Cone Man cometh.
Mm-hmm.
They really like Black Santa because they get to see him more often.
Oh,
than,
this is it.
you
So
know, the
when
bats.
I put in Nega Santa, the first thing that pops up is this.
Oh god. Oh god, what is... Don't get
Okay,
into that.
okay, furry.
I
Yeah, I gotta
that's
bleach
what
my
Google
eyes now.
gives me.
Mm-hmm.
okay, someone
The
posted.
Cone
cringe.
Man cometh.
Hell yeah, cat.
Contact the cringe police. Don't know about
The
this.
cringe police.
Alright, back to the feast.
Here's some cheese.
Asterius sits down on the ground next to the table.
She looks at everyone. Ah, welcome.
Jesse?
Ah, yes, a Jessie.
I love the Jesse. I love the Jesse.
Now,
Yes.
about this paradise.
Oh yeah, that's right. We told him about that.
Yeah, I have to be completely honest with you guys. It doesn't exist.
All right. Well,
Well, we have to. Sadly, we have
What's
to
at home?
verify it.
Well-
so who's actually saying this right now?
Well, it's the woman. The man just.
Arash?
Yeah, the man just
Alright.
looks a bit grumpy, trying to is playing with one of the breads in front of him, just trying to soak up some of the juices on the.
Blood?
It's more marinade.
Nice.
Oh, that's all Prego on the table there.
Hell yeah. It just looks intimidating.
It's good sauce.
You want the Jesse?
The chest.
Jesse.
When she says that, Asterius say, okay.
I'll ask some follow-ups. I'll say, you're saying it isn't even real? How do you know?
You have to trust me on this one.
Well,
It's not real.
what I don't mean to doubt you in any sort of disrespectful way, but we've come a long way to find it, and it's important that we do. I mean, I have a lot riding on the fact that I could find this. Surely the legends have to come from someplace, just like all legends do. I mean, this is. It's hard for me to believe that it just doesn't exist in any way. Have you ever been inside the valley?
I'd like to roll sense motive on her.
Sure. Sense motive. She's hiding something. I've been in the valley before. It's just a lot of bones. Gotta trust me on this one.
Bones? What do you mean?
Old dragon bones, old bones.
we're not gonna stop looking for it. There must be some misunderstanding. We've been led to believe that it absolutely does exist. We've been told by others that it does. In fact, there were people.
So, you would rather believe the man in the south than the people here in the north who know?
Yes.
It's not that who we believe. It's what we are tasked to check out with ourselves.
Yes.
So,
Asterius is going to speak up for a second. Arash.
yes. She looks visibly and physically upset.
Me not care about paradise. Me wonder. You know Uriel?
I've never seen a purple-haired girl like that before.
Wait, what? Purple-haired girl? You just said Uriel.
Where she go?
I told you, I don't know. Don't know who she is.
What do you mean she never seen a purple-haired girl? He never mentioned what color her hair was.
She just looks... Fuck.
Okay, we ought to split up and look for clues.
Where Asterios leans forward a bit. Looks a bit more annoyed. Where she go? Past mountain.
Seeing that you don't want to believe me?
No. Me believe you. Me not care.
It's
She
not
go
about.
north.
Yeah, it's not about what we want to believe. It's what we've been tasked to verify with our own eyes.
We mean you know ill will.
I do.
Super quick question. Is the screen supposed to be black for me?
Can't say that.
Chase is not posted on the screen.
Yeah, mostly because he's still at camp.
Yeah, we're not there, Chase.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that had a bearing on it. Okay.
If you want to just to see what's happening, I'll just...
And now there's lights.
And who's the
I was-
character? I've just been envisioning this like visually. Who's the character that we've been?
I've been envisioning this visually.
That person. Yeah, exactly. Can I try to roll intimidate?
Yeah, you can. As you start walking up towards the feast, seeing the commotion going about.
That seems like a smart idea.
That's how I roll. Literally. Seboon.
Okay,
So
what do you want to say?
So I kind of just mosey on over here. Having heard a little bit of the beginning of this conversation, realizing this is going to be a tough customer, I take my sword and I just stab it into the table, and I say, "Look, this little secret here. Your life is worth much more. Just tell us what you know, and we'll be on our way."
Jesus Christ.
You see the guards
I give him the...
grab their weapons.
I'm going to cast. Hold up. I'm gonna cast. I'm sorry. I forget the name of it.
that close. Holy fuck.
I am going to cast Gallant Inspiration.
Eh?
On his on the failed on his intimidation.
You mean
the
the
thing is-
24 he rolled?
The thing is, he succeeded.
Oh, he did. Oh, all right.
Yes.
Yeah,
You mean the 24 he rolled?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes sense that if you show up in someone's tribe and threaten their leader at their own home, surrounded by their own guards, it would be extremely difficult to intimidate them into submission.
What can I say? I got moxie.
You have two mages at your hands. I mean, mages
All right, I'm gonna attempt a diplomacy. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna put my hands out, and I'm gonna tell everyone to chill. I'm gonna chastise Zeke's, and I'm going to tell everyone we need to calm down. This got way out of hand based on a misunderstanding. We're all friends here. We are here to break bread with you. This is a terrible misunderstanding just between two different peoples, that's all. And I'm going to spend 1 point of conviction to double roll that.
I'm
going-
not allowing an aid another this one.
Okay.
So let me give a roly roll here. Let's just make sure that it's clear. All right, let's give this a 20.
For the record, I figure I haven't done something really reckless in a while, so I'm just kind of filling my quota.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good job.
22.
You gotta have the loose cannon so that you guys can fix my shit.
I'm wild card.
You stab the table, jump on top of it, and start jerking off it and yelling at the barbarian.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna do about this?
How about one of these?
She calms down as she motions to the guards to just calm it for a moment. I told you once. Paradise doesn't exist. It's a myth.
I point at Zeke to tell him to leave.
Oh, okay.
Tali will ask, do you know what's on the south entrance of the valley?
Never been there.
Asterius will...
Don't know anything about the canyon.
Asterius will raise his voice again. Arash. What scares you about paradise?
Nothing scares me.
I say to Asterius, we're not here to question the courage of our very, very gracious hosts. Aresh. We have to go and we have to see for ourselves. This is an important task that we've been given.
Arash, is she may not courage? She is courageous. She trying to protect something. We wonder what.
Well, whatever it is, it's protected at the south by the ice worm.
So
Great ice worm buried in the canyon.
So-
Passage to everybody.
You're calling me a liar then? I say there's nothing. There's nothing in that valley.
Well, it seems to me like I don't think that you're lying. I do think you believe that. We've come too far though to turn back. We have to go. We have to see for our own eyes. We have to make sure that when we go back to Cernia, we could tell them with the utmost confidence that we ourselves saw it wasn't there.
Not mentioned, we need to find out what happened to the last team.
No, I don't want to mention the other teams yet. I gotta say, maybe if you want to consider us foolish, then by all means do so, but we have been given a task, and we would consider it a mark on our honor if we didn't verify this for ourselves as we were asked.
And I would consider the mark of dishonor if I let you guys out to die and north.
Yeah, we made it this far. We'll press onward. We're not fools. We're not going to walk into the face of death, but we're still going to carry on until we get to that point. But we will ask for your assistance if you're gracious enough to give it, and we'll trade what we can. If you can offer us advice, guidance, knowledge of the land, anything that you can to give us the best chance of coming back.
I gave you my advice already. Return home.
You went there and you came back alive.
You say they challenge your honor. If we go,
Yes.
they challenge my honor not to go.
And we have a conflict of interest.
The
man at the table looks really uncomfortable.
Yeah, he ain't the only one.
He mosey's his legs over the other side, grabs a piece of the fucking mammoth.
You hear a gunshot ring out,
Sorry,
And-
that's
and-
everybody with PTSD.
and then all you hear is me going, "Sorry, Trayvon got a bit excited."
Damn Skittles, man.
Hands up! Don't shoot. Am I right, fellas?
How
Fuck was
do
like-
She just stares you guys down.
This is bigger than us. This is bigger than our party. And if we don't come back and tell them, then more will follow us. So this isn't an issue that we can simply call resolved. This is going to come up again and again. So it's within your best interest, and I will be using diplomacy here for this. It is within your best interest to do what you can to help us, because if we go back and we can verify what you've told us, then you'll probably never have travelers coming through here again and putting themselves in danger. We're a competent bunch, but I can't guarantee that all the others who come after us will be as competent and capable.
Oh yeah, you claim yourself competent.
Yeah, we slew Ivan.
Just like those researchers before.
Yeah, we slew Ivan. And if you know about the researchers, then you're going to have to tell us where they went. We're here to help them,
I'm
to
not-
save whoever's left.
Going to privy you that information.
Why not?
Why would I?
Why would you? Are you
No.
not honor bound to assist your guests? Especially when they come looking for their own compatriots? Why would you prevent us from finding our comrades? Our brethren from our own nation?
Arash.
Did they do something bad?
Arash. You will not tell us, and we will not leave. Me think somewhat word. June. We win. You tell us and let us go. We lose. We turn back.
I was hoping I'd get an answer on why, from her, why she was preventing us from finding our countrymen.
Because plot, obviously.
Because obviously there's nothing there, like she's been saying so often now. Huh?
I think think
No,
it's
that's
like,
not a reason that follows.
I think the reason
That
is
was the reason
they
she's gonna
died.
use.
She helps them out, and then she's like, "No, I'm not gonna help anyone else out because you'll also die." I probably will, but we also have like a respawn thing, so like,
It's for the
Well,
greater
she's not even
good.
telling us where they went.
Yeah, she
because
doesn't
no,
want to.
right. If she
Are you-
doesn't tell you where they went, then we won't go to find them where they died.
Mm-hmm. It's like
I'm considering it out of character knowledge and out of character at this moment.
oh yeah, this is just out of character
Oh, yeah.
speculation. But it's like
I
every
have no fucking play.
but like Rag,
Anyway.
so far every answer she's given us is the same. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Go
No,
back.
she said there was a bunch of bones and stuff there. She went there and she came back so she can survive the trip.
When she says nothing there, nothing in sense of paradise, you will
Yeah,
not find
nothing sense of paradise. Nothing. I mean, she can give you. Let's hear what her answer is to the researchers then.
What was the question again?
Why are you preventing us from finding our countrymen?
She takes one good look at you. Yeah, if you are countrymen of these people, then I must say your country has fallen quite farly.
What I'll do is
Bruh.
I'll make a diplomacy, and what I'm gonna say is, if it was the members of your tribe who had gone out, would you give up the search for them so easily? Let me roll that.
And after that, I will answer Asterius' question. It's only fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to appeal to her sense of honor as a leader of her own tribe. Trying to put us in a similar position to one another. Hopefully she can empathize. Hopefully she can empathize, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm honor bound. But I'm more honor bound to my own clan. Not to some random stranger.
You hear Zeke's ring out from the gallows. You're a bitch.
Gallows.
Yeah, from the distance. Outside
Well,
the building.
salutations, thou who bets thine own mother.
Okay.
Bro.
Another gunshot rings out. Straight on! Don't be rude.
I'm
Straight
trying
on.
to. I just want you to understand that you and I, dare I say it, we are not so different, you and I.
You got a friend in me.
Just understand that in our position, just like if you were in our position, you would do what you could for your people. We're trying to do exactly the same.
And that's what I'm doing.
Forget the barbarians. Forget the
How is-
somebody.
Will us going there bring bad luck on your village?
What?
The spirits you spoke of, the demons, do they come when strangers are around?
I have no.
How about we make a bargain, you and I? Honestly, I don't believe you're dishonorable. I wouldn't even begin to believe that. So hear me out. What if we were to find the source of these demons nearby? If we could in some way help you against them, would you help us to find our countrymen like we assisted your people?
Like a bunch of mooks can do this.
A bunch of what? I didn't catch that.
Mooks.
Is that a challenge?
Can I use a linguistic on that to see what that means?
You don't know the word mooks.
Mook.
Yeah, I mean,
It just calls the N-word.
linguistics.
The M word.
Can I
Mooks.
roll to see what the M word is? Knowledge level.
Out of character, do you not know what the word mooks is?
No.
Oh, like mooks.
What's a?
Oh, as in
Mook.
like.
As
I
in,
thought that was like an in
as
universe.
in goons.
Yeah.
That's a real word.
You
I
absolute
see.
buffoons.
Jesus Christ.
Another word for, well, what some people
Yeah, I've
call a
never heard
mook,
that.
it might be kind of black.
You
It's black.
freaking.
Fucking
Idiots.
gay ass nigga.
Whoa.
I think manual labor, just the basic worker who like carries stuff, or like the
Cool,
basic
yeah,
criminal, like
Basically, she called us like peasants.
All right.
As she stands up from her throne, surrounded by bones. I'm not letting you go there.
Then
We're going.
like you'll stop us by force.
Indeed.
So you're honor bound to kill us here instead of letting us die up north. That doesn't seem like it makes much sense to me.
It is a mercy.
Okay.
Women.
Yeah, I agree. Women are dumb.
Okay. Is there a role for a woman that I can roll to understand? Is that time of the month or some shit?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like dogs can smell that shit. Drags is it a time or month?
There's a lot of blood. You can't.
I mean, yeah, the table's covered in it. I mean,
That-
Prego.
That sauce on the table is
Yeah,
suspicious.
it's Prego. Yeah, for the chassis.
For the chassis.
Well, I think I've about exhausted all the reasoning and diplomacy and attempts at empathy and understanding and communication. I'm struggling to think of what more avenues of approach I can take here.
She sounds scared to me.
Some woman.
Oh yeah, terrified.
Just hysterical,
Oh, yeah.
You can't reason with them.
She sounds terrified the way she wants to kill us here.
No, she sounds scared of. It's not really. She doesn't sound scared of anything physical. It's more of a. It's not quite fear of responsibility. It's guilt. There you go. That's what it sounds like to me.
Can I roll something from not to look at the book, but remember from the book something about this region, but like knowledge history. Remember.
Let's see if the book says anything. At a quick moment's glance, just page number 703.
It's just
What is this this recipe for bone broth? You don't know anything from the book at a moment's notice, as she has kicked away the chair.
I'll tell her again, reconsider the offer that I made. After all, it was us who slayed Ivan. Surely we must be mighty if we can slay him.
Ah yes, our prey that we have been preying upon months. How do you people call it? A kill steal?
This bitch!
That's
She used
strange,
fucking
because
gamer
I could have
words with
sworn
us?
that kill steal would mean it belonged to you. Clearly not if we're the ones who slew it. We did in one night what you couldn't do in months. That must count for something. We're not weak. Give us a chance to help your people by finding these things.
And as you say that, the fire in front of you rises highly as you see her shadow cast upon the tent at the back. You see her reaching for her blade.
Asterius gets up, reaches for his axis.
And as you do, and as the fire roars, you hear a sharp wind.
I run over to the area, I can smell violence.
As you notice, something is missing from the shadow. Doesn't
thing casting it?
Her head isn't casting a shadow.
Oh my god.
As it lies as it lies next to her shadow on the floor before disappearing.
Wait. So I don't
Is
think
this
I'm
just a
quite
headless
following-
body in front of us?
I don't think
Is
I'm
the body
following your
headless?
description.
The body
Is
is not. The body is not headless. The shadow is.
The shadow
Can
is
I do a
headless.
knowledge check on that?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Sure.
To see if
It's
I want to see if there's anything I've
knowledge
about-
religion.
about shadows that don't match what's casting them, and maybe messages from a different, I don't know, otherworldly. Let me double check my knowledge on this. Was religion?
Religion, indeed.
All right.
Maybe she gave it to somebody.
Well, the head dropped
Gave
off,
head?
and it.
She gave it.
Oh.
I am going to roll this.
That is a 23. You do know of a cult that weakens its prey by attacking the shadow.
But that weakens its prey by attacking our shadows?
By attacking the shadow of its prey. Usually,
Was she like just attacked?
Yes.
It's like. Does she react in any way to this?
you notice a slight twitch, but that might also just be from the anger.
Can I just shout, "Holy shit, your shadow!" and I point at finger at the ground?
Guys, you might want to be careful. There's a big fucking fire behind you.
As
Yeah, I'm thinking.
she doesn't even look back, as she just grabs the sword from behind her and points it at you guys.
I'll say, I'll put up a hand, and I'll say, listen, I
Don't
didn't
be
come
a
here
fucking coward and come at me.
to...
Arash! Duel! Me!
Fuck it. Violence is the only thing these northern fucking scumbags understand. That's sort of
Apparently.
Let the gods sort them out.
Yeah. Asbestos! Stick 'em!
Does she say anything when I shout duel me?
She kicks the table away.
Actually, this might be actually relevant. Where's the table, then?
The table goes into the fire
Okay, alright.
as it's flipped over.
Oh
Not
my
the
God.
cheese.
Not the chessy!
The chassis goes flying.
I give you a
No!
moment. I give you a moment to remove the bread.
Reflex save to save the cheese! Save the cheese! Save
Can we
the
reflex save to save the chessy?
Oh.
The chess.
the cheese! God.
I think you just moved the
Oh my
ground.
God!
Yeah, I know.
The earth everywhere. Ah, it's the
Just
earthquake.
control C. Just control C.
I know.
I say very quickly to Asterius, on guard, there is something else.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay.
Hit them out.
Elama.
The earth moved.
The earth moved. Everything trembled.
I feel the earth move under my feet.
As I am going to put you slightly back here. As I am going to say. Join us next time.
Hooray.
Alrighty.
As I'm going to end this for this week.
What will become of our heroes? Will they survive the attack of the barbarian tribe? Tune in next week
Back on Dragon
the
Ball Z.
Powerpuff Girls.
on Powerpuff Girls.
Hold on. Right.
Will Jack drink his own piss again?
Will
Can he
he
stomach or
starve
taste the
again?
Let me see.
What is this mysterious shadow demon?
We do not know.
I like to think in the realm right now there's an igloo made out of shit.
All right.
Brown snow. Don't eat that brown snow.
It's my nigloo.
My nigloo.
John Williams, Paul. All right. I'm gonna share.
No.
For a final word, I'm gonna share you some of the deepest lore.
No,
I found-
you're not gonna fucking do that.
I would love to hear about the deep lore.
John Utonium's posthumous creations, the Rowdy Rough Boys, arrive to challenge the E-Fighters after a brief skirmish in Green Hills Zone. They take the fight to an undisclosed desert location. After a close battle joined by the likes of Suki and Brandon, the E-Fighters managed to emerge victorious, finally putting an end to Utonium's deranged legacy. Bye.
You fucking can't.
And this is why we don't quote.
You can't stop me.
Is Mud even here?
Yeah, I know Mud's fucked off. God damn it, Mud!
Mud, you can't.
You fucking idiot.
No. What? We're
You
still here.
damn
You who are confused.
Wow.
Check Ed and Eddie.
No.
Yeah, the Ed and LDC is a very interesting series, I promise. But since this is the end,
And
I would
Mud.
like to say that today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the
No, it's
biggest
not.
mobile role-playing games.
free!
By
Martina,
your
it's
boy,
totally free.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Your boy.
I'd love to get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, man.
Also, I will give a preview of next week's starting sounds.
Man, I would fucking take sponsorships for anybody. I would take sponsorships for people that give babies Ebola or some shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm a whore.
Can you say that again?
I said I'd take sponsors from anybody.
Today's
Yeah, but the part
video
after
is
that.
sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the biggest mobile role-playing games of 2019 and totally
Play the clip.
free. Currently, over 10 million users have joined.
And you can join our team if you download it today. Get a 1,000 free gold tokens.
Check the link in the description and write the
This stream is sponsored by the
We all
Glorious
just
North
take
Korean
turns
people.
fucking chilling it.
Don't be gay. Good
All
luck.
hail our
Do
dear
there.
leader, Kim Jong-un.
I like that we all take turns reading the script.
Currently
We all have
over
it from front.
300,000 reviews.
For
All
fuck's sake.
1 star.
How
The
could we possibly
community is
win?
growing fast, and the highly anticipated new Faction Wars feature is now live. You'll
Furries.
find my squad out there in the air.
Furries, you say? Yes.
How could we possibly win this battle? Oh look,
The
it's
furry race.
insert name of hero here from Raid Shadow Legends here to
Legends.
save the day.
Special guest collaboration, JonTron.
Purchasable now for a 30% discount if you buy within the next
Click
3
on the
days.
special link, and you'll get 50,000 silver and a free epic furry as part of the new player program to start your journey.
Furry?
Every day you don't sign up, we kill a puppy. That's right.
That's right. We eat real babies for everyone that doesn't download our fucking game.
Real
Download
baby.
Raid Shadow Legends, or we'll Raid Shadow your legends, your fucking house, and kill
Also,
your family.
Don't forget, Raid Shadow Legends, owned by the Israeli.
Indeed. Remember to support Israel.
For every download you don't make, we donate
Mud,
to.
where the fuck are you?
Mud, where the
For every download we don't get, we donate to pro-segregation groups. Remember.
for every download, that's another rocket up the Palestinians' ass.
Purchase 10,000 gold.
Amen, brother.
Which one's Shadow Legends?
And this is why the Anglo shouldn't be trusted with streaming software.
Mud, you absolute fucking
Fucking
Jew
soul.
boy.
It's probably listening to this and just fucking laughing.
I
Yeah.
I bet you're fucking listening to this, Mud.
Playing Raid Shadow Legends.
God, he better be getting acid attacked or something.
I'm very- I'm sorry for the technical difficulties, but you see, our stream manager is currently playing Raid Shadow Legends, the biggest mobile role-playing.
The only question here is why aren't you?
Download today for free.
Download the link today or I'll fucking kill you!
does EFAP ever get any sponsor requests or anything?
No.
I don't know.
EFAB? I mean, our channels do all the time.
No.
Among them is Raid Shadow Legends, yes.
Really? You've actually gotten Raid Shadow Legends
Those men in
offers?
suits, they're here for you.
Have you ever had to actually sponsor the Raid Shadow? Actually do the sponsor
We don't
speech?
have any. We don't have any. They've contacted us, as they do many YouTubers. Myself and Mahler both have gotten emails from them, but we ain't biting on the Raid Shadow Legends.
To be fair though, what's it called? I agree with Dankula. It's like, to be fair, all memes about Raid Shadow Legends aside, at least they've done more for YouTube than YouTube actually has.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the silver lining of it all. Is they pay folks.
The deep lore of Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends bought
Fucking-
Dankula's
what was it
fucking
again?
house.
Let's see, today's video is sponsored by...
We gave him 10,000 real
Actually, I have one. Today's video is sponsored by Ride, Pornhub Legends, one of the biggest mobile porn games ever of 2019.
You say
and it's totally
Ride?
free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Xanotheum,
That's pretty good.
Xanotheum and 15 in the chat says sponsored
Currently-
Rhino Milk Rags.
Yeah, boy.
Currently,
Fuck
almost
is Rhino?
10 million
Pack of
sucked
protein.
dicks worldwide in the last 6 months.
Ram.
Ram Ranch.
Ram Ranch is under siege by Raid Shadow Legends.
Make a new account today and receive 10,000 free gold and
18
1,000
naked
for one free
kobolds ready to
abortion.
get fucked.
Register
Yeah,
that,
that's-
receive
that's what-
10,000 free cowboy cocks.
Holy shit, Rags! Rags chased fucking. that went over so perfectly because Rags started the fucking thing and then
Yeah.
perfectly chased again the Ram Ranch speech.
Mud, you're a bad person.
Except I said 18 naked kobolds.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
18 naked
Make all
kobolds.
variations.
Hello. I think my Discord
Hello?
died.
Oh shit. Hello, Rags. Hello.
Thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for fucking up our Discord call.
Ah, damn it. We're so sorry, Raid Shadow Legends. Best of all, it's free.
Today's technical difficulties are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends, if you were such a perfect fucking game, we'd be mad at you for this incompetence. But we can't get mad at you. We can't stay mad.
We can't
But
get
I'm
mad at
legally
you because you
obligated to
gave
not
us
be able to say anything negative about my sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I
140
would.
get for free.
My firstborn is named Raid.
Also, no comments.
This is my son, Raid. His brother, Shadow. His sister, Jenny.
Yes. Our last name is Legends. I legally changed my last name to Legends.
Jennifer Legends Jackson.
Yeah.
Jennifer Legends Jackson.
And this is how we die.
Not even prestidigitation can make this game taste.
what's
Not
up?
with a
Oh
bang.
god, anime! Anime's here!
Hold on.
Not with a bang, but with a Raid Shadow Legends. It's your
Welcome
boy.
to
With a
Scat
bang.
World.
Swipe.
Everybody, Scat World.
I'm calling it the Raid Shadow Legend.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
Beep bap bub beep 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 boop.
Man, if only Scatman John
Christ.
had been alive round about the time of Raid Shadow Legends, truly the pinnacle of
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Also, I can always just fucking kick mud into another channel.
This goddamn screen is so chaotic.
Yeah, if anybody wants to leave, it's fine. I'm happy sitting here waiting for him to get back because I want
Look at how happy that
I
dog
want to mock him.
In fact, I think
Shadow
I will
Legend.
because I have to use the loo.
Have a good night, folks.
Yeah, Joe Rags.
I thought we went offline like 10 minutes ago.
We can all just leave and leave Mud to hang here.
I'm gonna stay here because the stream's just still gonna be up, and I'm gonna insult the prick when he gets back.
Good.
Jason?
Skulk has
Hold
been
on.
convinced to download Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Great success.
Raid, pay me.
Raid Pay Me Legends.
Raid
Hold
pay
on,
me
I'm
and get
searching up
absolutely no fucking downloads at all.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the real Eden was the Raid Shadow Legends we found along the way.
But
Alright, I'm gonna do. Yeah, for just quiet. I'm gonna do a copy pasta instead while we wait.
Oh dear. Alright, where's it go? Chase, are you still in my session? And what's
Stage in the
Yeah,
battle,
you left
when
out,
the
but yeah.
shadows first lengthened. One stood
Shockmaster.
burned by the
can you do
embers
Ram
of
Ranch in that voice?
Armageddon.
You do Ram Ranch.
Oh shit! I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Ram
what's you want to come fight Volcana with me again? I'm still missing some of the gear.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll join
I'll
you
be right there.
Oh wait, I had one more thing.
Oh.
If you I actually need to put this. This is actually something Ritualist drew for me.
What's it?
So feast your eyes upon roll 20.
Shit, nigga.
Yeah, Reginald's gonna need my update character up.
This is-
I'm done.
Hey,
Hell
Do you
yeah.
still play Final
This is-
Fantasy 14?
Hey Nuka, this is one relating to you.
Oh, fucking me and Dude plays Final Fantasy 14.
What? What? This is a survival campaign.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I did a fucking good thing. No,
I did a good job.
Put us in
Anyway,
investigation, whatever.
I'm gonna read Ram Ranch now.
Yes.
18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. On the knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks. Hot. Hot, buff cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard.
Okay, I'm good. You can stop now.
Okay, that's enough.
That was
Yeah,
enough.
do an investigation for Volcana or whatever, will you?
Okay. Did we want to discuss the campaign, or did a bunch of people leave?
What?
Fucking-
Well,
if you
people.
want.
People are. What do you mean? The Monster Hunter campaign or the actual game?
No,
campaign?
the like this game campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
So, how did you like this session?
That was alright.
Oh, I didn't realize Rags left.
Yeah, 15 people are still watching, so.
Wait, are we still
Hello,
streaming?
everyone. This is an impromptu Q&A.
Oh, I didn't know we were still streaming.
No, we're
We
still
are.
streaming because Mud isn't
Mud
here,
isn't
and Mud is the cameraman. Because he's a
So,
fucking idiot.
So everyone who's still watching, welcome to the impromptu Q&A. Ask your questions in the chat.
I'm not looking at chat, so if anyone asks me a question, which it's unlikely they will.
No, we
just-
get a dragon to kill.
I'll check if we have any questions.
Go ahead and post it. Or do you want me to post one of my investigations?
Yeah.
So, is he red with white stripes or white with red stripes?
I like the way Mud drew it, like, with the wee white markings and shit like that on me. That's cool. I like that though. And also, like, I've sent a referencing where I'm basically it's just a picture of like Sam Elliott. That's what I look like now.
I'll post
So
it.
there's no question. There's no questions yet. So there's only like if you're red with white stripes or white with red. Not good.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Right, joining your quest, chase a boy. Let's see. Alright.
Yeah, here's a question from me. If those kobolds get to breed down in the canyon with the dragons, is there a chance they can rebuild civilization around the dragon before they reach?
No, wait, I thought you said are they going to breed with a dragon? And I just pictured like, a big red dragon with a fucking Ugandan knuckles head.
Okay.
No. You know, you got how fast they breed
So,
the dragon. You know, dragon eats them. They breed. What's the ratio? Can they outbreed the canyon? Basically.
They can outbreed if they need to.
Oh no. Oh, we have a question. Benedict Bitterdick. How many naked cowboys in the next episode?
Benedict Bitterdick, was that the name?
How many naked cowboys in the next episode, you ask? Well, that's 18 naked cowboys at Ram Ranch.
Also, to Joker, why
fucking
are
die.
you gay?
What? I'm gay?
Yeah, why you're gay? Why are you such a big gay?
What the fuck's up with
That's
that?
a very metaphysical question. I believe it began with the origin of the universe.
You mean,
So
all
if you're
men.
willing,
Truly, all men enjoy dick.
you mean
to
at
some
the
degree.
first war?
well, yes. I mean, that is true, Chase. That is true, Chase. That's a very good point that all men do enjoy dick.
I'm just gonna say, so this happened at the first war? At the beginning of time?
First war, and the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood.
One
Oh,
gay
Ram
man stood.
Ranch is getting intense, Jesus.
Burned by the embers of Armageddon, his
Ram
soul
Ranch,
blistered
Shadow
by the
Legends.
fires of hell and tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment.
What the fuck is Mud? Seriously, what the fuck is Mud? This is ridiculous.
We've
He
been
wore
streaming
the
for 3
crown
hours.
of Ram Ranch, and those that tasted the bite of his sword named
Mud's
him
at Ram Ranch. Something them cowboy cocks is what he's fucking doing.
the
Mhm.
cowboy sucker.
What
Yeah,
the
by the
fuck
way,
was that?
somebody in the comments, by the way, somebody tell me how long we actually, how long ago the show was actually meant to end and how much bonus content you got for that because Mud's a dick.
Like
Contact him
12,
on Twitter. Let's see if I can.
12 minutes or so?
I mean, when it's done, when he finally gets back. The fuck.
When Mud comes back, the first question we have to ask him is, why you gay?
Yeah.
So, why did you decide to leave midway campaign?
Run over and get me one of
He
them
just-
fire
he-
helps.
He's going to leave us in this perpetual hole of just.
Guess I'm going the wrong way.
This perpetual existence of torment.
How many fences this chase to?
What about me?
So, does
How many
Mega Saber
things?
qualify for any Shadow Legends bonus offers? Possibly.
Yeah, you can now
Well,
buy download Raid Shadow Legends for free.
Yeah,
You
we-
need to click the link in the
Alright, I'm good. Let's go. Let's fuck this thing up.
5,000 silver.
Also,
Hmm?
Nuka, can't you end the stream from your end?
I'd have to sign in and fucking shit like that. I had to go and all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so you're lazy.
Yeah, well, what can I be asked?
Haha.
Fair enough.
I'm lazy.
So, in fact, I don't actually think I've got the details at the moment. And if I did, I'd have to go look for it in fucking my DMs and shit like that with mud. So
Yeah. Just read them out loud for the entire chat.
those wacky free numbers on the back.
Don't forget the scratch card.
Ooh.
Indeed. That is very true, Vasa. Every minute the stream continues does equal a day Mud has to spend in the pocket dimension.
Yes. Actually, every 5 minutes.
You saw how difficult it was for the survivalists to live in there. Let's see how easy it is for Mud.
Mhm. Welcome to the survival campaign, boys.
Remember the 6 Mewlin?
Chameleon.
I can still feel it. The color I've lost. The melanin I've lost.
Ugh. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Why are we still here? Just to level up?
Just a farm banana?
I can still feel my die. My character
Feel
sheet.
it. You can
Why
feel
are we
it too,
still here?
don't you?
Just to suck cowboy cocks at Ram Ranch?
That's precisely why we're here. Am I really out of fucking Mulberry? I'm gonna kill myself. Woo! We're playing Monster Hunter, by the way, for everyone who's still in chat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die out anyway.
How's
played it.
Iceborne?
Iceborne's good.
Yeah.
Got a very
And
expensive.
and any of my usual peeps drunk stream tomorrow. As always.
Well, in like an hour and a half for you, it's tomorrow. So
You know
might
what I mean?
start early.
Bruh.
Fucking.
You know,
Is it cool
don't be
if
a
Nuck and
cunt.
I pop out to play some Maha?
Well, we'll see
Well.
how long Mud is gonna take.
because he's
He's gonna
almost
be all alone.
right now.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave. I'll call you, Nuck. It was fun playing, guys.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed.
When Mud gets back, call him a nigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to be there. We're going to be in a cold.
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him that
Have a
anyway.
good night, folks.
Good night.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.